Sports Today. It was sponsored by Anybet. Your best bet reminds you to bet responsibly. And Hawkeye Electronic Security, securing what matters most.
BMUL Auto Limited, your auto parts store of choice. Your satisfaction is our priority. We sell everything auto except the gas. Visit our stores, 114C Hagley Road, Kingston, 24 Caledonia Road, Bandiville, 16 Main Street, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Contact us at 876-618-2781. The time by BMUL Auto is 1 p.m.
If you have fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical care early. Stay home if you feel unwell. If you have a fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical attention and call in advance. Follow the directions of your local health authority. National and local authorities will have the most up-to-date information on the situation in your area. Calling in advance will allow your healthcare provider to quickly direct you to the right health facility. This will also protect you and help prevent the spread of viruses and other infections.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, then greetings and salutations and welcome to the start of the Sports Desk. The name is Orville Higgins, and I must tell you that there's I wouldn't say strange voice. Let's just say a different voice. Certainly at this time of the day that I'll be hanging out with for the next 3 hours. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Higgins. Good afternoon, listeners. The name is Garfield Jones, for those who may not know. And I'm in the junior seat. We've been assigned to the junior seat because the senior boss is over that side. So
I don't know about the senior, but I do that thing. But Garfield is will be doing Wednesdays with me from now on. We'll see how it goes. And Zidane will be doing the scoreboard. Management decided that I'm going to change up the formation a little bit. Yeah. And see if we can score more goals.
Well, the coach decides so never there score enough goals.
Well, apparently. So
well,
I look a change in the formation. So we see how it works. People move on to the pressure Garfield. That's the real thing.
My background like Raheem Cornwall, you know. So.
When Garfield come, people who don't care about the pressure. Me, no. We don't have a new man for pressure.
No, you see, well, the difference is I'm not confrontational and argumentative. I'm accommodative. Oh. So I'm a more accommodating. So they will talk with me. They may argue with you, but they will reason with me.
People reason with Garfield vehemently.
I'm beat Orville, like how they do for the day.
And try beat me, because I don't know that car works.
So you see it? You see it? That is why they will rush you.
Them know them not a chance to beat me.
Well, but
them know that.
IBR has the voice of reasoning.
All right.
So let us see how it goes. I want before the first call, off mic we were talking about a little cricket.
Yeah.
And I was talking about if size matter. And I know you're a big Raheem Cornwall fan. Last night I was watching Guyana versus Trinbago.
Yeah.
Moin Khan's son, he's here, Azam Khan. Not like Moin Khan in terms of size. Him little smaller than Raheem.
Yeah.
And wicked keeper batsman. Took a wicked one and catch yesterday. I mean, I say, people are pressure people about size. If you're performing, you're performing. Then the man come back and him knock, was it 30 out of 14 balls.
Yeah.
2 4s and 3 6 and help Guyana beat Trinbago. A big fat man, you know.
Yes.
Jamaica's most successful cricketer. Tamar Lambert.
Certainly the most successful captain.
Captain, not cricketer, sorry. Tamar Piggy Lamb, big man.
Yeah.
David Boone, one of the most successful Australian batsman. A big man. If you're big and a perform, watch your performance, watch your size, sir.
Can we negotiate with Garfield come all 5 days?
No, man. If you perform, you perform.
No. Tell people, so why am I watching size?
Yeah.
How effective you are. But
exactly.
You know them going to come. All right, so people, him say something can beat him now. Someone will come.
And the worst thing that if you agree with them, I come for you to away.
Well, there you go. How you stay for Friday night? How you think the game might go? I talked to Damian Lowe last night.
Yeah.
And he said since he's been playing for the Reggae Boys, Honduras never beat him yet.
Yeah, I saw the record for the last 5 games. We have won 4 and drawn 1. I don't see why it's going to change now.
Right.
We have on paper a very strong squad, but we don't play on paper, we play on the field.
There you go.
If we have a good field after Chris Brown. But if we play like how I see we've been playing, and I hear Coach Halgrim say something the other day, and it's interesting. He said for the next about 2 or 3 years, it's going to be tough for new players to get in.
That's him say.
Yeah, man. Along that lines, I won't quote him verbatim, but that's what he was indicating, that basically he want to keep a core player. You know, want carrying and then have to reintroduce. So he's comfortable with this core player, and what is happening over the next 2 or 3 years may require him to say, yeah, well, me just go work with the man. If I 1 and 2 man outstanding and can break into the squad, well, so be it. But if me have a winning formula, a team that is gelling and working towards my philosophy, why do I need to change it?
Fair point. All right. So the numbers, you know the numbers, 876-968-8117. I don't know Garfield, the man who usually hosts the scoreboard, but
I still do actually, but I'm visiting on the sports desk.
Once a week we are putting on a relax.
Yeah, because my show is so hot, you know. We talk, we reason, I interview people, but when we listen to this boy, your man said, raise your level, go learn sport, take leaks up. But I mean, this is the line of fire. But me there, as me say, back broad like Rakim Kano, so make we see what going for today. We have anybody, where's Sean there? So Shine there.
Yeah, man.
I see him signaling that we do.
We do. Is it Prince Green up? Hello? Yeah, Prince Green, what go?
But there, you know, some boy Rakim Kano couldn't make 100 and me not call him. After call. Can you see all of them on them? Well, because when them they go to school, them they play cricket, you know. You see me? And they aspire to be big batsman, you know, or big bowler, you know. After their cricket career not gonna away. So when them look on this big fat man we reach somewhere in the cricket and them are the slim man couldn't reach nowhere. The man them feel like he look bad for this 300 pound man. How him a perform and them push.
Yeah.
So this is some of the bad mind come from, you know. A bad mind, you know. A bad mind.
Well, I don't know what it is.
That's one and two of the arguments in terms of him ability to feel in the field, right? But if you can find someone in the field, put him where him not exposed as much as other area on the field. You work with him. Yeah, that's where I come from. So most of the man them are just bad mind and envious. The man them bad mind and envious. Because when you look on it logically, if the fat man contribute more to your team than the slim man, why you not going to play the fat man unless you are discriminated? You understand?
You're preaching to the choir.
anyways, hey, you know, say, me actually talk about the same thing where Garfield mentioned in terms of being hard for breaking a national team. I look at England national team, right? And I debate jump up in one of my sports group, then with one of my brethren, them I say, boy, same brethren I used to complain so with more chop and change team. Boy, me don't know Harry Maguire and Phillips, them no, I get no game of club. And them club team, and yet them in an England team, and what kind of secret them have to sort gate, and I said, no, my boss. Chemistry for a national team is very important, right? It don't make no sense every window you chop and change based on who perform well for them club. You want some money in your national team or understand each other. So you see, if Al Grimsby can have the same core where him have probably the same 18 of them money go forward, right? Probably bring in, rotate some 5 or so different money every now and again. Can have to see how them look at, but they have the same core 18. And you know, say 18 out of them 24 money where you pick, you know, right? I go a World Cup. We can go a World Cup. Because the man them have a level of understanding, a level of chemistry. You understand where I come from? Everyone know each man role on the field, everyone know what to do. As opposed to when we get the 3-0 from Panama, where one bag of new face a player for Jamaica for the first time, and the man them know them one.
Here's a one disadvantage to this noble move, though.
Yeah.
The youth are going to play the Premier League. Now that them hear the coach say that, so boy, basically it's going to be difficult to break in the squad. What effect will that have on the morale of the Premier League players in the Premier League for the next 2 or 3 years?
The thing about it is that it's not like one time where you need to go in a national team to go overseas to get a contract right now, right? You can get a contract without even being considered for the national team. Because when you see people get a contract and them never on the level to even be considered for the national team, and them they are Europe a play ball right now, right? So I think, as I say, 18 out of the 23, man, say a 5-spot candidate for a man where I perform really well.
Yeah.
I can play 1 and 2 matches outside of the international window where you can see the local base play them. Nobody now will discard them. We just say, we're going to work with some set man are going forward. But 1 and 2 man can still break into the team based on them exceptional performance.
Yeah, we need somebody for a kick off the door. Some man for score some 30 and 40 goals. The top Premier League scorer enough supposed to score 15 goals and say more and play for the national team. Kick off the door, man. Score 30 goals and make the coach have to play you. If in a cricket, a man score 5 centuries for the season, West Indies selector have to pick him.
We can ask a question. What midfielder play in the Premier League for man and score 30, 40 goals? What midfielder play in Jamaica for man and score 30, 40 goals?
If we have midfielder playing in Jamaica?
Yeah, where that allow a foul to score 30, 40 goals. You need midfielder for man score 30, 40 goals, Garfield. Don't do the foul.
You know, say Demario Phillips gone in the national team, one of the most outstanding midfielder in the Premier League. That's
a one, and them are more like a deep line midfielder, not a creative midfielder with a string pass and give man enough chance. Because if a man score 40 goals in the national Premier League, give me like 100 chance for the season. You see me? And then midfielder now go create 100 chance, man, over 33 games. A 33 game, how much game for the season? So we need the midfielders are the problem then, not the forwards. Yeah, man, the midfielders are my problem. If the forward them not get service, so they must score a bag of goal. So we have a big problem in locally then. With the midfield.
The youth, I think, must feel a little hard done by that him not in the coach's plans is Richard Key. Me think that there was a solid centre. Why the coach now?
Him just disappear.
Yeah, him just gone off for the radar.
He's overseas. He has a contract. He's overseas.
Yeah, but some of the overseas man.
Yeah, like I wonder why him disappear.
Yeah. Me understand Mariappa, but me that still play King over Mariappa. But me understand Mariappa though.
But I mean, those things say if you're going to name a 8 defender, King should be one of them.
Yeah, man, because him compose on the ball, and him not panic when man step to him,
Yeah,
and him knock around the ball and him read the ball game well.
Seem to have gone out.
I forgot to ask you before you come off of the line, though. Kingston College Batting Cup team last year, how many outstanding midfielders they had?
Whisper, a schoolboy.
No, me just ask you a different thing. Me just ask you something, man. How many outstanding midfielders they had?
Not much, but remember say you talk about Whisper, man, take the ball against the best schoolboy team in Jamaica.
So he was the most outstanding schoolboy footballer.
Offline.
Man.
Offline and dribble with it, go kicking a goal.
So that's what I'm saying. We need one of them footballers that I got kick off the door. We probably need to take the ball from offline, run past 5-6 man and score the goal and make Coach Algrims to say, oh, we can work with that youth there. That's what I meant,
Oh.
When we say outstanding, that is what I mean outside. We can't come and score 10 and 12 goals and say, Coach, see me here. Everybody do that here and here. Trivante do it and them they are Italy now. But we need somebody to make the World Cup coach, the national coach say, no man, say Orville Higgins has scored 25 goals and him never have no midfielder. We can't look for him. Something like that we need. Not the regular run of the mill 12, 13 goals and say, I am here. I want to make the national team.
You have a point, but I must say you're not really a 5 Whisper at Jamaica. So yeah, midfielder them are crucial.
All right, Prince Green.
Yeah, man, big up. Before I go, the man them beat the commentator over Cayman and Spark. Bad, so them need to replace him. Boy, Cayman and Spark, it not look good. That's how I'm not gonna step on that. It not look good.
All right. Cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, with that, we take our first break, and we'll be back in just a while.
Importers, submit proper invoices to customs to reduce delays in clearing shipments. Visit www.jacustoms.gov.jm for details. The temperature by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
31 degrees Celsius in New Kingston. Give a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bayway Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call? Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so welcome back. And remember, on Wednesday, we'll have Garfield in the hot seat, whilst Dan will be doing the scoreboard. As I said, management said them changing up the formation a little bit to see if we can score more goals. All right? 876-968-8117. We'll take the next one. Look like Mount Salem. Yeah.
I want to talk to the guy there, Garfield. But Mr. Higgins.
Yeah.
Zidane, I wanted to tell Zidane yesterday that it's not a big deal though, but he was wrong. I was not the one who said Lukaku got the red card. When the caller said yesterday that some caller called and said Lukaku got a red card in his first game for Roma.
He had said it was you.
You know, yeah, he said it was Mount Salem, but it wasn't me. Yeah, I actually watched that game. It's actually a yellow card that Lukaku got in the game.
Okay.
Yeah, but not a big deal still. But yes, Mr. Garfield.
Yes, Mount Salem.
Mr. Djokovic, the tennis player there. Tennis player, you know that tennis player there.
Novak Djokovic.
Yeah. What he's now in another semi-final. Where do you rank him in terms of the all-time great?
You mean in terms of male or generally, male or female? Overall?
Well, most times when Mr. Higgins and they talk about, they don't really put them together. They just said, yeah, like just for me. So that is where I'm coming from.
Top,
Not really
top three.
Top three. So
Yeah.
wouldn't you say him separate himself from
When he win this title?
So you have to win this title.
When he win this title?
So let me ask you. Suppose he go to the final and the final is close.
You mean and him lose?
Him lose, but him lose in a close.
Him lose.
5 games.
We're not gonna add that as one of the titles. He lose.
Well, fair enough. But I personally, I think if he even make this final, I would have him above Rafa Nadal and the other gentleman there.
Federer.
Yes.
I was kidding when I said top three. He's easily the top for me. Then Federer, then Nadal. Nadal, one man can't win so much on one court, one surface, and I have him ahead of these gentlemen that win more on other surfaces. How much Rafa win?
Rafa win like 13.
On French Open, on the clay. So
a disproportionate amount of Grand Slam on one.
So I can't rank him ahead of Djokovic and Federer. Give me them two there any day. And if Pete Sampras is gonna look longer, Pete would have probably there up there too. But give me Djokovic, Federer, Nadal in that order. 1, 2, 3.
So what about you, Mr. Higgins? If he wins this title, you think that he gone above everyone else?
Him there already.
I think at this point he could make a good case to being the man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we always talk about debate on this show, Mr. Higgins. You know that would be a good debate. Djokovic against any one of those. Thing there. Any one of those.
I don't think you'll have too many takers not saying Djokovic at this point. Nadal has won 14 of 22.
Stranger things are happening at this show.
Stranger things are happening on the show.
Yeah, Mr. Higgins can attest to that.
Yes. You mean man defends some weirder things?
Weirder things, exactly.
That's a true still.
Yeah. It would not be a bad argument, man. He would be better, but you know, Remember, you always said, Mr. Higgins, it's not, when it comes to a debate, it's about the arguments that you bring to the table.
Indeed,
so,
sir, indeed.
Mount Salem, if you're a betting man, do not bet against Djokovic.
No, I'm saying no, but in a debate,
Me know.
depends on the person who is debating, because say a person like Diego now. Diego is a person. He's one person who can take not so good argument and make it into a good argument in terms of a debate.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is what I mean. But the last thing though, you again, Mr. Garth, what do you think about the Spain coach stacking? The Spain female coach.
The things that I really want to say, if I say it on here, I may get in trouble. Me can't say that. I leave it at that. If I buck you off here, me can't talk to you about it. But what I want to say, I can't say on here.
Fair enough. Let me give somebody that time.
All right. Respect Mount Salem.
All right, Mount Salem.
Bull.
Hello.
Big up, man. Then. Big up.
Yeah.
Big up, Garfield.
Yeah, Bull. Where I going?
There. All right, the ball game now. Friday night. Yeah, I'll be in the stadium. I don't want to say Andre Lowe on my field.
Who is Andre?
Who is Andre Lowe? He's a reporter.
Andre Lowe is a journalist.
Damian Lowe, my bad. Damian Lowe.
Why you don't want to see Lowe on your field?
Once Pinnock is available, Lowe should go sit on the bench. I will start the Bernard and Pinnock and Lowe. If you have played 3 defenders, Lowe can play. If it's not 3, Lowe sit on the bench. Once Pinnock is available.
I can tell you something about.
He might start.
You don't have to say nothing then. Man, I joked him, man. Lowe is easily one of the more important members of the Reggae Boys.
Obvious.
Yeah.
The things that Damian Lowe do on a football field, very costly. Damian Lowe is rash. Damian Lowe does not understand how to play a compact defensively. Damian Lowe, you think Damian Lowe is good at playing compact defense?
Yes.
Sitting and
what you call compact?
Huh?
What you call compact?
Sitting, hold a position and hold a zone and occupy a space.
And that you call compact. In other words, he doesn't go out of positions. Now, where I criticize Damian Lowe is that sometimes
always out of position.
No, not when he's called on to defend. What happens is that when Damian win the ball, sometimes he believes
he's a midfielder.
But as to being in position when he has to do work defensively, I disagree with you.
Every single time Damian Lowe does something defensively good and Jamaicans rave, it is always something last ditch. Running down somebody and having to slide tackle, having to slide and block a ball simply means that position-wise is not very good. Him always have a one-outside defense and make tackle in front of the midfielders.
Why you think Garfield? Garfield more want to take on. Which side is it?
We not take on nobody.
No, me want to take on. They want to take bring Garfield. Come down.
Voice of reasoning.
Oh, all right. No, go hear the voice. Damian Lowe must play in the Jamaican centre.
No.
No. Well, here.
The youth, when you Bernard and Pinnock, they are groomed properly in terms of defensive stability. Them two youth there, see a start, and Damian Lowe sits on the bench.
All right. So
I know he's a very popular person in Jamaica, and a lot of Jamaicans rate him. But some of the times, there's some things that I see Damian Lowe do. Madness.
If he has enough coverage, when you say he goes out of position, I think he only runs that risk when he's confident in the coverage behind him. I think if he plays with Ethan Pinnock sits back more often than not. And if he has enough coverage in a proper CDM, a central defensive midfielder.
If we are using 2 CDMs in Latibodier and what's his name, Lambert, my centre back no fear run down a midfielder and make a tackle. Wildness that.
Well, what happens if the CDMs are out of position?
They are sometimes
and he steps up.
The man them can't tackle.
In terms of seniority, experience, the man who put him hard on him sleeve, all of them thing there. When Coach Hallgrimson write down that team, I think he goes Andre Blake, Damian Lowe.
Simple.
I think that is how it goes. You want a man that will be in the tunnel for you, Damian Lowe go there.
Going forward, 2026, Damian Lowe should not be starting in the Jamaica team.
And you think Bernard and Pinnock are
I think
way
Bernard
ahead of
and
him?
Pinnock are with two solid central defenders.
Well,
I mean, I pick Damian Lowe.
I'm a Nana fan.
let's
The only thing I want
Being
him
a
to do.
fan of a player, no, can blind, you know.
No. I'm very objective. I coach football. I'm not the friend and company thing. I put my best 11 out there at all times. But the one thing I'd want him to correct is some of his tackles. He tackles rash sometimes when he, as you say, when him get out of position and him turn for go back and make the tackle. It's like him lose him head and him tackle high, tackle hard, and him will give us some dangerous free kick and penalty. So that is the only thing I want to see him correct. But if I'm going to battle, I want Nana upon my field.
Plus, Nana might very well be your leading goal scorer. You know that thing, yeah. I'm joking, but
Pinnock is very good.
His ability to come forward and get the odd goal can be discussed.
Yeah.
But as you
Bernard has shown the ability to do that, and I'm pretty sure from what I've watched Pinnock for
as Garfield someone at the heart and soul of the defense there.
Yeah, man.
And again, you know, I understand what I'm saying. He has been around a long time. He has been the first choice.
Yeah.
For years. So, but that's when time some little man around him now. No, I think we have two better players, better centre backs than him.
All right. Let me hear what the rest of the man them think.
Can't play over it.
If I mean no know ball, all
right, boy. Respect.
All
right. Rooney.
Yo, boss.
Say Garfield, kill him.
Yeah, because me really want to kill Garfield, but me
you don't know. All the killing drop in.
Yeah, just find something to kill him about. Me don't want the pressure today.
Garfield.
Yeah, Rooney.
You know Brian Lara, right?
I think I heard the name, yes.
You think you heard the name?
Yes.
Yeah, and you hear about Steve Smith, right?
Yeah, we're going back to that again?
I'm going to ask you.
Yeah, man. I know Steve Smith and I know Lara.
And me, in my estimation, I believe Brian Lara but better bowling than Steve Smith. That is just me.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to tennis now, I believe Pete Sampras face better players. You understand me? And that is why him couldn't win 20 at like them Novak Djokovic and them Federer's day. You understand me?
Mm.
And at the end of the day, may I give Pete the edge over all of them. Well, Federer did smooth still, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Federer did really smooth. So, what your take on that?
You take number of championships into consideration when you're considering your top 5?
Yes and no. Because Djokovic have more than Sampras. Federer have more than Sampras.
Nadal, all of them have more than Sampras.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the quality of them face. I think Pistol face way more. And if him they play longer, the possibility. But I don't think it's if him they play any longer. It's just the quality of him face.
Okay.
Him couldn't just win back to back. Him just could not win so.
There was the Agassiz and the all of them.
The Agassiz and the Boom Boom Beckers. The whole of them. They just had more quality for him face. You understand me?
So you said Pete was about in this time. Pete would have probably gone about 30 titles.
I believe he would have gone about 35.
So much?
Well, that's why I say I'm going to ask you.
He had a bias to one surface. Sean, bring up him titles for me, quick.
Yeah, man, he have a bias to him.
Which one was it? US?
He loves US and he loves Wimbledon.
Yeah, he had a bias to one of them.
Well, Pete don't win French neither.
And Pete never win a French. No, exactly. So that kind of take out the balance from him, you know.
So if
because he was more a servant volley kind of man, and upon the clay you can't really servant volley like that. You understand me? You don't get the players not that fight. You understand me?
So I think that would have kind of disqualify him out of the top 3 for me. Top 5 in there.
I use that to disqualify him.
All surfaces I don't win on one.
Yeah, all right, cool, all right. We can't kill it.
And the thing about it, Federer hasn't won a lot on clay either.
But he has one.
But Federer was in the era of the greatest clear court player of all time.
And he beat him on it.
Who beat him in about 4 finals. So you could argue that without Nadal.
We can argue. All right, cool.
You could argue that without Nadal.
Federer would get more titles.
The greatest clear court player in his era.
Because he went to 4 or 5 finals.
4 or 5 finals. So
take out Nadal, you give Federer about 5 more titles.
They beat him at the final.
So you understand what I said?
So we clear up that. But me still feel Pistol up in the argument.
Top 5. Top 5.
All right, now. So, Garfield.
Yes.
You say fat man, not forget judge, right? Let me not say fat man. Rakib, Jimbo.
Not to get judged?
Yeah.
Hold on. I think we have a break. I'm ruining this, right? Don't move. We're coming back. Don't move.
All right.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Anybet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
McIlroy has increased confidence about Europe's Ryder Cup chances and has backed the selection of Swedish youngster Ludvig Aberg. McIlroy admits earlier this year he had concerns about Europe's prospects in the match against the United States. McIlroy described 23-year-old rookie Aberg as an unbelievable player. That is Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Anybet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly. At Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill, celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so back with your Rooney.
So, Garfield, do you think international cricket is of a high level?
It is the highest level.
It is the highest level. So, do you believe that anybody should play once they are performing?
That is correct. If you're not discriminating against anybody for race, sex, size, whatever, everyone should play if they.
So shouldn't you have a standard where a player have to meet before he can get selected?
Yes, he should have a standard.
Yes.
The standard is runs or wickets.
So the standard is runs or wickets.
So where am I saying? More here where am I going? Yes, they do.
So the standard is runs and wicket, right? Not Nell, just runs and wicket.
Orville just said that. Are you agreeing with him?
No, I can't agree with him. And in my estimation, I say to Orville, and I'm going to say to you as well, do you believe that Jimbo is going to cost you runs in the field?
Jimbo is not going to cost me 100 runs in the field, but Jimbo can... Listen up. Let me say it.
No. I just want you to answer the question. Do you believe Jimbo is going to cost you runs in the field?
That's not a guarantee. It's a possibility, but it's not a guarantee. However, I don't think he will give away 50 to 100 runs. Jimbo can give me 50 to 100 runs with a bat. And another asset is that he can take some wickets. So if a man can give away 10, 15 runs...
This is what me can't bother with it now.
You know, listen,
me can't deal with the bias thing around.
What is the bias thing?
You want him in your team because he's performing. Is he going to cost you runs on the field? Yes, he's going to cost you runs. Because
you know that's a fact?
Wait, I know that's a fact.
If him stand up in the slip and take 2 catch and then the ball will come back to...
Listen,
man.
It's 2020 cricket.
So slip field and then a T20 cricket. A slip field and a play a T20 cricket.
Garfield, we are playing 2020.
You know, answer my question, you know. I'm asking a simple question.
Yes, ask the question, Garfield.
Are slip fielders played in T20 cricket?
Yes, slip. Yeah, you have slip in T20.
Okay, so if Jimbo is there, and then we carry him somewhere in the field, yes, he might go in the field and give a 10 or 15 runs.
Garfield, how much time you say slip in an international T20 cricket?
Enough time. Whole heap of time. How long are they there? That's a different.
Wait, hold on.
Different question you ask me now.
Are they there?
That's a different. Depends.
How long are they there?
If we have a team
in a T20 cricket, it is made for batting. So you have the flattest, the best wicket for batting. So they are not going to be there for long.
How many?
So Jimbo cannot be in the slip for very long.
Talk, no man, a reason why reason. No, we're not arguing. A reason why reason, Rooney. Listen.
Hey, if you get hold on.
No man, Rooney, a reason with me, man. You not gonna argue with Rooney.
If you get Rooney,
listen.
Hold on. If you get Rooney to reason with you, I'm going to ensure that Mr. Manning give you a raise.
Rooney, you ready for me and your reason now?
Yeah, we have a reason.
All right, you're what going now.
Yeah.
How many times have you seen a team down 6-7 wickets with little or no runs? In T20 cricket.
International T20?
Yes, man. Couple times, don't it?
Yeah, Bramble team, them, yeah.
Yeah, so if we are playing a Bramble team, and
who is the Bramble team we are playing at T20 now?
I don't know yet, but me say if.
That is what me talk about.
If.
Now, you see, this is what Orville want to do. Orville want to play
All right, Nepal. We are playing Nepal. And we have them.
No, man, come
listen
on.
Listen up.
We could keep it Australia, Pakistan, and we could keep it there.
We are start on a certain level, man. Hold on, man.
No, man, we could keep it real, no, man.
All right,
Rooney now listen, you know.
No, Garfield.
Listen, but me could keep it real, no, man.
You know what they tell me?
So Nepal now play T20 too.
Rooney, you know what?
Rooney,
you know what they tell me?
What?
There are people who stop me out of road and say, Mr. Higgins, your ability to get people to call and talk reasonably is not what it used to be.
But Garfield now answer my question.
What is the question? We're going to answer it.
Garfield has come and having the same problem. So not my fault.
Is it how much runs Jimbo might cost you on the field?
The most
15 to 20?
Yes.
All right. When he's batting, how much runs Jimbo is going to cost you? Because him can only run when the ball go all the way to the boundary.
Then if you lick the ball over the boundary, it's 5 out of 6.
Man, it's not a guarantee, bossy. It's not a guarantee that he's
like it's not a guarantee that he'll give away 20 runs.
It is a guarantee that he only can run one, and it has to go all the way.
No, but
that is a fact. That is a guarantee.
And it's a fact that he might go give away 20 runs.
Wait, man. He's only going to get one when he go, and it has to go all the way down to the boundary.
Rooney, look more with that. You know,
you see where me I go, you know, you understand?
No, because you're not Rooney.
I mean,
I've told you all the while.
He's going to
Rooney, why you keep telling me to wait and I'm here the host I show?
You run when you're back.
Rooney, you said that. Rooney, you said that 10 times already. You know?
So how are we going to pick him over other people?
And I'm saying, if Rooney, if you think that your arguments are sound, me telling you this every day, I want to learn from you.
But my arguments are sound.
And I'm saying, if, Lord Jesus, Rooney, if you think your arguments are sound, you don't have to keep repeating them while the other man are talking.
But it doesn't make no sense.
You just wait till him talk and kill him. Me not do that all the while, man.
Why you take Widdings to Jimbo and him say Jimbo for play? When there's a standard.
Rooney, we gone on. Garfield,
you don't know the more
you want something more.
Rooney.
Right.
Yeah.
We're batting first.
Yeah.
Jimbo score 80 runs. We go in the field.
Yeah.
Jimbo give away 15 runs. Him not worth to be in the team.
No.
You rest your case, right?
In a T20 cricket, it's margin.
A man give you 80 runs with the bat and give away 10 on the field.
Just listen, man, Garfield.
And you don't want him in your team?
Margins, my boss. Because we don't guarantee that 80 runs in, and that me I tell you, one believes that we guarantee that Jimbo is not going to stop all of the ball.
We don't guarantee Sam Mogi with 15 runs.
We don't guarantee Sam Mogi with the 15 either.
Brilliant argument.
What do you mean by we don't guarantee that?
How you know that? How you know that?
Every time in a CPL.
How many
runs
does he
give 15 runs in a game?
Alright, make we count the next match with Jimbo play.
In a game, Garfield, you don't see Jimbo giving away 15
Sean, when Jimbo play again? Hey, Garfield, you can't hear every day.
No.
When Jimbo play again, let's actually count how much runs he give away in the field.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, look up Bramble fool argument. I'm ready for them.
You watch a game last night? You watch a game last night? You watch a game last night?
Which one?
With Trinbago and Guyana.
And Guyana.
You saw the wicketkeeper named Azam Khan?
Yes, I saw him.
You saw the catch that he took for a big fat man?
I saw when Pollard make a pull shot and him run it down. Yes. So
okay. So you're gonna discriminate against. Discriminate.
Jimbo is not the same.
But you're discriminating in terms of size.
Please do not go there. Him and Jimbo is not the same thing. A man feel a ball.
No. You know what I'm gonna do? Rooney, we don't talk. All right, here what? Yeah, Rooney, your minutes them up. My time. Remember what's the show in Dotsy? No, Jesus.
I will take over.
Hold on, Rooney. I am going to, the next match that Jimbo plays, I am going to be literally counting how much runs he gives away in the field. Because for no argument, Garfield was lick it with that. There's no guarantee that he will be giving up no whole heap of runs. So the next assignment, that is me.
But he's talking about run out. Jimbo not only man get run out. Mrs. Slimmer man now him get run out. I know Jimbo don't get run out.
Make a mover. Who we have now? Rooney, you've called Bramble as usual. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, I'm Johnny calling a program for the first time this again.
Welcome, Johnny.
Welcome, Johnny. Where are you calling from? Foreign or local?
Oh, okay. In Black River, St. Elizabeth.
Oh, my part of the world. What say you today?
Yes, me here Garfield I talk about the football and I say the Premier League players them not scoring sufficient goal. Who was the top goal scorer? It was about 28 and in the 20s, both of them, and they don't get called for Jamaica.
No, don't misquote what I said in a friend. I didn't say that they're not on a certain level. I said for them to get the attention of Coach Hallgrimson, somebody does need to score a whole heap of goal, not the regular goals that we'll be seeing over the years. That's all I'm saying. I said them not up to standards. Trevante Stewart is in Italy now.
Okay.
And he never scored 30 or 40 goals.
Okay. Yes, but when you said 30 or 40, 28, 20 at goal, that is sufficient. That is a good look at a striker.
Rowan Bumpy Nelson score.
But neither Anderson nor Trevante scored 28 goals this season.
Exactly.
It's 19 and 20.
That must be about 19 goals them scored.
19, yeah. So what Garfield is saying, kick down the door.
Yes.
And you can't fall that.
Come on, football is really competitive right round and round now.
No, man, but caller, what?
And 19 and 20 goals, tell me.
No. Hold on, let me interview.
Yeah.
Garfield's point is, if you're going to score 18 or 19, the coach may or may not pick you. Neither Trevante Stewart nor Colin Anderson was picked in the Reggae Boy squad this year.
Yes.
What Garfield is saying, since 18 or 19 may mean that the coach don't look your way. Give him 30 and 35. And then the coach might have said, well, I mean, plan for pick no local striker. But if you put 35 on the thing, me probably can't ignore you. How can you disagree with that?
Well, I wouldn't disagree. Dear Mr.
Well, that's the point I'm saying. Hold on, caller. You know who the local ballers are up against? The strikers are up against? People are playing at EPL and all over the big leagues in the foreign, you know. Even if them not score the 30 goal of foreign, they're playing in the highest level of football in the world. So for the local remember, sir, the genesis of my argument, you know, is that the coach say he might concentrate on this squad of player. He might have this core player. So for breaking out a court, you have to do something exceptional. You can't do the same thing where you do year in, year out, where Orville scored 10 goals last year, he's come and scored 11 this year and say, see, them are better than Orville if you get into the team. No, man. Him scored 10 last year, scored 20. And my coach Hallgrimson say, all right, I have to get that you take into the squad. You understand what I say?
All right, Garfield, I'm going to take you down the road. You remember Tuffy Anderson?
Yes, man. Everybody remember Tuffy.
And all of them was against Tuffy Anderson from play for Jamaica. When he score, when he play first match, when he score, and yet our local league now show with the point of going forward. So Anderson deserve a looking. Did he play at Montego?
No, Jesus. Hey, caller, as a new caller, I don't like rambling new caller. I really might think. God, them say me show off and both. I'm saying all Garfield is saying, my boss.
Yes.
Is don't allow the coach to overlook you. Him overlook at two man we scored 19 and 18 this season.
Yeah.
So which means if a man come up in the Premier League this season and score 18 and 19 and 20, he may get overlooked again. Garfield is saying to the Premier League strikers, you want to force yourself into the coach's mind, score 30. You can't call as a first timer and disagree with that. We're not talking about what ought to be. Your argument is that the coach should be picking people with 20 goals. That Garfield is saying since he's not, give him 30.
Like him have to pick you.
How you disagree with that?
Yes. 30 not bad, but I tell you, the Premier League is really competitive. I know you follow the game, Orville, and you say the football Premier League is really competitive. Really competitive.
All right, I know.
Yes.
All right, as a new caller, you want the next minute after the break?
Yes.
Where's like our St. Elizabeth you come from? Near to us, brother. Take an extra minute. We're coming back after the break.
Yeah.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website, jadco.gov.jn. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, back with you. What do we call it, by the way?
Switch towards Italawas.
Where you left the football argument for?
because you say well, I should have asked you say your point. Mr. My point.
All right, so you want to look at cricket. So you have a minute to work with it. All right, go through.
Yes. Marlon King under a whole lot of pressure. You know, and
who?
You know, where the guy named King? So
Brandon
King. Oh,
Brandon King under a whole lot of pressure. And we need batsmen to come up in come chumps in how much a game. Well, Mr. Then call Blackwood. But this guy McCarthy, a Blackwood and McCarthy kicked on the door one ear, you know, and McCarthy was in and out. So we don't know what in dash McCarthy. McCarthy would have do more than well at evening's foreign players because King set his stand, set the stage, and the man them not go on. Yeah, they not go on. But you know, I'm glad me hear Jermaine coming in. But I think McCarthy is still can offer Italawas a bit more help.
Yeah, everybody else needs to step up the game. They're relying every time Brandon scores run, we win. When them fail, we see him for lose. So we need some support. Fabian Allen, the rest of them need to step up and support the captain.
That's why I said, you know, if foreign of them, you know, then good in the bowling department. But after he set up a game, he don't carry on.
Yeah. So
we need some more Jamaican batsmen, and you know, me a refer. Yeah, Blackwood is there, but you know, McCarthy have helped you out. So nice 50.
All right, Black Roman. What name do we give you, by the way?
Just John.
John.
Yeah.
We have more calls.
All right, John. Big up yourself. Thanks for the call.
Yes, sir.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Is that Faithful?
Faithful.
Hello? Greetings.
Oh, no, it's Rollington Day.
Okay. Orville, what's up, man?
Boy, I'm there with Garfield, you know. Pressure him.
Why, Garfield? Garfield.
Yes, Rollington.
One part of your name is highly respected on this program.
I wonder which one. The Jones or the Garfield?
Eh?
The Jones or the Garfield?
Well, if you don't know the Garfield, boy...
The two of them great, you know, so Garfield Jones used to play table tennis for Jamaica at the Olympics?
Well, quite likely, but...
Not likely, it's a fact. 1988, I remember well.
I'm sure you know what Garfield Sobers used to do.
Oh, by the way, before yesterday, the man will say, Blabber, that is McCarthy to play. I just looked up McCarthy's T20.
Baba still a play though?
Well, he played 28.
Yes, man.
He played 28 T20 regional games. 25 innings, 368 runs at an average of 16.7. A strike rate of 115. So
I hope John still a listen. John, that is the man where you ask for, you know.
John, the man where you ask for, I averaged 16 after 28 games. That does the facts me at that.
Anyway,
big up Labado.
Orville, before I come back to the cricket, tell me something. Is there a most for the present debate coming up?
Zidane was suggesting something like, are NFL players or should NFL players be considered?
So what happened? The two contestants haven't arrived at a moot as yet.
Them as up to yesterday evening, they were still not set.
Gonna be well. You know, it leave us it put us in a position where we can't comment too much on it because their mood could probably change the whole outlook on the thing.
I could say,
anyway,
yeah.
Orville, this argument with Cornwall, you see, let me tell you something. I observed what was taking place down at Barbados the other day. And you and I know that Barbados is a place that batting comes first.
What that mean?
No, what I'm saying, Barbadians are very particular about the batting. They identify people who can bat.
I don't know what that means. How are Barbadians different from other West Indians?
Well, I believe it's just the way they think. Their batting is concerned.
Me not understand. I'm not sure what you say.
Listen to my argument now.
Yeah.
I notice Cornwall in our Caribbean thing here. His approach has cemented him now in the Caribbean flavor, you know. That means that the people who are saying that, why Cornwall must go, he must go international before we recognize him. That's a joke. Cornwall can play, this Caribbean thing for the next couple of years.
He's played for what, 3 different franchises now?
Yes, in the Caribbean here.
Mm-hmm.
And do well. So, I mean, no, we don't have to look on the ice, the Indian Premier League as the utmost place for him. Cornwall, and I don't believe Cornwall really, that. Cornwall seemed to be satisfied with what he's doing here. And don't joke, when a man make 100 in our Caribbean Premier League here, it's well done.
So you're for him being in the team?
Of course.
Me not even say me feel that he living in it. Me I say he must be up for consideration. That's all me I say.
But the people them name them purposes that they want him for, and they will put him in a place to feel where he's and he has been effective in that position.
They said the next game we can't all play. Do somebody who have my number call me just in case I might be occupied.
Cornwall.
I am literally going to count how much runs him giving at the field.
So wait, do him have a game tonight?
Oh God, tonight
I don't think no, there's no game tonight. I think
there's no game tonight.
They break until about Saturday.
I say go.
Yeah, they have a little break till about Saturday. No, lie. There's a game today.
Sean, when Barbados are playing?
Today, 6 o'clock. Night Riders versus Royals. Yeah,
I thought there was a double header today.
No, I hope it's not the female goal on.
All right,
and the male.
We'll find out. Because me personally want to count too much runs Cornwall give up on it. Me only hope say it no clash with me doing some other things like that.
Cornwall.
Because this argument that he's going to cost too much on the field, him can't play. I want to literally put.
Arlington, I don't know if you watched the game the other day. I think where them they made 100 and something. 190 they made.
Yeah, who that?
When
Cornwall made the run.
Yeah.
220 at the match.
220 they made.
Yeah.
So even if him give away 20 runs out of the 220, how much he make with the bat?
And I tell you something.
And him not give away 20 runs, you know?
No.
You and
I know. Too, man.
We all know that we all know that 20 overs have to have a certain amount of fun in it.
Oh, Barbados Royals playing Trinbago at 6.
At 6.
Today.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I know I saw something like that.
So look out for him. I'm going to count. I'm going to watch it.
Do. Because I might. We don't count people.
The man Cornwall entertainment portfolio has gone up.
Did you see the backdrop? When they make the century?
Yeah, it's a big talk around the Caribbean.
You saw it, Orville?
Yes, no.
What about mic drop when entertainer walk off? The man raised the bat above him, that's about 6 feet over the year, you know.
It's a big talk around the Caribbean.
And drop the bat. No, man. Listen. Give me Jimbo.
He will always. I don't know. I don't know how much money he's making, but I know he must be in one of the top drawers.
All right.
Listen, Raleigh, my only concern for him is from a health perspective in terms of he had to retire. What's the term? Retire exhausted? What was the term?
Retire out.
And retire out, man.
Hurt.
And a hurt.
Him retire.
But if a man can stand up and blast 100 like
him
that.
No need for run.
You understand? And they know that he's capable of doing it. That's why they have him there, and that's why they will do things to suit him.
All right. Rollington, make we
You
leave.
understand? So we might right where him is.
All right, Rollington. Tom.
We don't want to have that kind of entertainment down in India, and we can't have it here.
All right, my boss. Big up.
All right, take care.
I'm going to find the term that they used. Officially, they say retired hurt, but on the
Yeah.
night that they had it on the screen as retired, was he exhausted or something? We
Yeah.
never see
That
that
was
term
the-
there before.
Yeah, that was joking.
We have a next one?
Mr. Faithful.
I see Sean Gay. Hello?
What did this 3 out here?
With you on it now?
You're the third one, so yes.
Okay. Orville Wabang.
Me there, my boss.
Zidane.
No, this is Garfield.
Garfield there today.
I don't know. Abamsa Jones.
Big up yourself, man.
Long time. Anyway, Mr. Abu, I believe I cannot get over the losses of Talwa Sunday.
Yeah.
For the life of me, why Black would have back the way bad?
Lick up the ball at the year that I'm there.
Why? Why? Tell me why.
And hold on, if a man that try power up and try lift the ball over long half for 6 and miss you and mid half catch you, you know, you give and take with that, you know.
No,
but the man just stroke the ball nicely down mid half.
If you have 2 balls, just now you score 1 run, you know, after the first ball, you know. And the next ball, man,
Blackwood get out that way, the 2 after.
And then the guy will make 70 for Will for Barbados.
Shamar Brooks.
Why Shamar Brooks is every ball in my Charlie 6?
No man, that's not. Hey, stop.
No man.
Faithful. Faithful.
Shamar Brooks.
Faithful.
Shamar Brooks make 70. I'm not attacking their lag. It didn't have to do that, man.
Faithful.
He's on that part.
Faithful. Listen what me I say, man. For the show to stay relevant and popular.
Come on, man.
Me know why you come and just start because you have a mouth. All right. So rephrase what you just say about Shamar. You say him feel like him lick every ball for 6.
No,
and give him the opportunity to retract.
Well, say again.
Yes, sir.
All right. Shamar Brooks' style of batting.
Yeah.
It's not really a big hitter.
Thank you very much.
Right. Me, I know that now.
Right.
But I'm talking at the specific time. Say again.
But he wasn't trying to hit every ball.
No,
even in that specific.
When he was not trying to. He was, man.
Not every ball.
Not every delivery.
Which is what you say.
No, man. I did not say all, man. That's what I don't say, man.
You say, man, try lick every ball for 6. Then that's why I tell you to retract, man.
You say, man, me little bit. No more. Me little bit better than that.
You want to bet?
No.
Just bet me all that thing, man. That take a lunch money in idea. That's why I stop you, man.
No, man, God, listen, man, you can't take one of Papa, no.
Well, all right.
No, it's not gonna work. Anyway, but I'm really vexed, man. Can I say Brooks, you know, man? Brooks of all person, no. He's a guy that take time to work in himself, you know. And to just face the band, look at ball videos, man, and it's even that all that he will just fall off. And the guy for wake up, and this guy that was batting so well. We have 4 months on, you know. And man, you refer to take the 1s and 2. In my years of watching cricket, you know, when they play that role, it always 90% of the time it will work out.
Yeah.
90% of the time it will work out. Believe me, it takes me a long time to get over the loss that Talwa lose to Trinidad.
Yeah.
Sunday, it burned me, man. I am wondering, man, if they can ever recover.
Why? They can. So let's watch and see, eh?
No, but my thing is, with cricket in Jamaica, with cricket in Jamaica, no, it can from bad to worse, man.
What?
You know, I blame government.
For what?
And why? I don't think we get the support from cricket from government as football, right, to a lesser extent. But I think cricket serve more than any other big.
Cricket serve?
Hold on, Faithful. Hold your point a second. Yeah. We have a quick break coming up. Don't move. We'll give a minute or so to come back from the break. Don't move. We'll take a break, folks. We'll be back right after this.
If you're having roofing problems, Tropical Metal Products is here.
For your best choices in wide variety in roofing and window solutions, call 765-9444. That's 765-9444. Do it.
The time by Tropical Metal Products is 2 o'clock.
Stay informed and follow advice given by your healthcare provider. Stay informed on the latest developments about COVID-19. Follow advice given by your healthcare provider, your national and local public health authority, or your employer on how to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. National and local authorities will have the most up-to-date information on whether COVID-19 is spreading in your area. They are best placed to advise on what people in your area should be doing to protect themselves.
JPS. Keep it cool, keep it cool. Summertime hot, but we have all the tools. Keep it cool, keep it cool. No ways to see it, you just have to choose. Stay out of the fridge, just use a igloo. Remember your Kisco ice and the juice. If an AC combo, yeah, I hit that. AC for a bit, then a fan after that. Keep it cool, keep it cool. This summer JPS have all the tools. Keep you cool with JPS. Download the JPS app today.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, faithful.
One of the reasons why the franchise play in the region, I think, is the potential for investment and the tourist intake. Is it that Jamaica don't see the potential that we could make money from tourism with the franchise playing in Jamaica?
Well, clearly the powers that be don't think Jamaica is worthwhile.
But so I'm saying if the rest of Caribbean going to see the profitability in it, what is it about Jamaica that
it's our dollar too weak and it's too expensive to come up here?
No, but I know US dollar spent to come here, so.
Yeah, but the US dollar it take more Jamaican dollars to buy US than than most of the other countries. Plus Jamaica is far removed from the rest of the Caribbean. So.
Yeah, but so what about we're
traveling and them thing that
so when you play in the football in the Caribbean, it's not the same travel we have to travel.
No, but that usually is one team. Now you're talking about 5 other teams traveling to Jamaica.
And then we don't support the cricket as we should, faithful. When match are playing 10, 15, 20 people turn up. Well, I exaggerate when I said that. But when you don't have the numbers at the gates, the organizers not making any money.
That's true, but it's not the same crowd they have in the Caribbean. All right. Originally, we know that Guyana support cricket, Guyana and Trinidad support cricket. But I think that was one of the reasons why Barbados never hosted last year. But Barbados hosted this year, and they have good turnout.
They brought it to the territories where they figured they would make a profit on the dollar.
Yes, I am agreeing with that now. But I am saying with Barbados, why did they not play it in Barbados last year? Is it not because they feel that it was not profitable?
But I mean, I know, my boss.
Yes, but they brought it to Barbados and
but clearly they feel that Barbados gets them better return than coming to Jamaica. And that it come down to, you know.
Think about it this way, faithful.
And we are talking about the Talawas organizers themselves. When I've not talked about CPL, the Talawa organizers said them not really benefit when they get and play Jamaica.
That's where I was going. If Talawa said them not make no money here, why CPL are gonna take up the leg and come here?
Yes, I heard Mr. Miller say that, but right. Is it not a negotiation between the different franchise and with the government of the different
then faithful, you know, things say Mr. Miller, well, on faithful, you know, things say Mr. Miller meet with probably the honorable minister, some sponsors and nobody showing interest.
That's the point I'm making. Say they are not getting support from the government. I think the government could do more. That's the point I'm making.
We can't knock it down to government for everything, though, you know. When they look around the region, you know, but everybody have sponsors from them home town, you know.
Yeah, but I'm putting it to you that Trinidad government and Guyana for sure government contribute to it. Why think they want to play final in Trinidad and Guyana? Because of support of the government.
Well, maybe their government has more disposable income
than us.
No, that's not true, man.
We don't, you know,
economically them not better off than we.
No, man, no. I'm telling you that, man.
Also, Jamaica is in a better economic state than Trinidad and Barbados. Me don't know, but
Yeah, I am saying that.
I'm prepared to bet that.
That's what you're saying, Faithful?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
All right, sir.
I am saying to you that Jamaica not in a worse off. Economic climatic condition worse than them. No, it's not.
So,
based on the look at that I know and study.
So from your argument then, why would the government not then pump some money into CPL so we can make back some money from it?
Well, my take is because like for like, I mean maybe they feel that it's better in football and better in netball and better and all these things. It just comes down to your preference, you know. It's where you or what prefer, or what you feel say it's better for us and them. That's how things working out.
Faithful, we leave it there, sir.
Mr. Jones, welcome.
Take it easy, man.
Give thanks.
All right, so the music thing now, you know, I'm brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. And, you know, we play a song, 2 songs every day. And this one is from Kirk Davis. And it's called Thank You, Father.
Thank you, Father. Thank you for all your blessing and your inspiration you gave to me. Thank you, Father. Thank you for all your blessing you have restored on me. Oh, yeah. When I'm down and out, you lift me high. You dry my tears when I cry. You never give a man more than he can bear. So whoever hears my brother, let them hear. Oh, thank you, Father. Thank you for all your blessing and your inspiration you gave to me. Thank you, Father. Thank you for all your blessing you have restored on me and my family. Yeah. You give me wisdom, courage, and understanding. You grant me the peace that passes all man understanding. You give me courage and laughter, inspiration. Thank you, Father. When I'm weak, you tell me that I'm strong. Thank you, Father. Thank you for all your blessing and your inspiration you gave to me. Thank you, Father. Thank you for all your blessing you have restored on me and my family. Do you remember Brother Moses? He lead the children of Israel out of captivity. Yeah. So you never give a man more than what he can bear. So who have ears, let them hear. You're clear. Whoa. So I thank you for my life. I thank you for my kids and my wife. I thank you for friends and my enemy. Bless them all the way you say. Yeah. Thank you, Father. Thank you for all your blessing and your inspiration you gave to me. Thank you, Father. Thank you for all your blessing now. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Oh, thank you, Father. Thank you for all your blessing now. So I thank you. Thank you, Father. I thank you. Thank you. Oh.
That's Thank You Father by Kirk Davis, the same little Kirk where we used to know when we were grown. Not so little these days, but that's
he's Beanie Man's brother.
I used to hear people say that, but Beanie, I've heard both of them say no.
Oh, okay.
But them grew up together.
And them named Davis.
And two of them named Davis. But I don't think they are blood brothers.
Okay. Sean is he? Sean said no. All right. So
All right.
Sean said so, not go so. we have Highgate. Highgate online. Highgate, hello. Check 1 2. Highgate.
Hello.
I almost heard me here a while ago.
Yeah, man, me hear something for you.
Hello,
good afternoon.
Oh, these sound like economists.
Economists, who are going?
Well, I'm there in good spirit.
Wonderful.
Orville.
Yes, man.
What is your co-host? Is the producer?
No, man, it's Garfield who used to who still hosts the scoreboard in the evening.
Oh, welcome, Garfield.
Welcome, greetings, economists.
Garfield, you know one of the things that baffle me in this culture? We sit down and make TikTok and social media captivate the mind of the youth them, and as a result, them have killed certain sports in the Caribbean.
You sport them killing?
Cricket dead, in Jamaica, And imagine, remember when the World Cup was coming to the Caribbean, and the great consultant them tell the Prime Minister about must build multi-purpose stadium, and now the multi-purpose stadium has become a white elephant.
Is it that the sport is dead, or some of the minds of the leaders of the sport dead?
Not the sports can't dead, but the mindset for the sport.
There you go.
Thank you, Professor. A clarification, I come here to look.
Okay. It's not the sport, it's the mindset of some of the leaders of the sport.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Now, one of the things we must know about money, say, and sports and everything else, is that money have an opportunity cost. And when they spend money, they're going to spend it on what they think will bring back the best result from the money. Like the Ministry of Sports come forward and say, Babsy Grange. Every member of the netball team that was in South Africa, they're going to get $6 million. What you say about that, Orville?
It's $6 million?
Yeah, that mean, yeah.
I never hear say $6 million.
That's so much?
So I don't know so much them again. Me say it was million.
Check. Hey, I come here for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
No, me never know say $6 million. For
do your research for me and clarify for me.
Yeah, we have Sean work on it. You did hear
Yeah.
6 mil per player?
Yes, sir.
Say God no.
That me here, but if I'm wrong, I apologize.
We're going to double check. I doubt if it's 6 guys, and then one of the players going to get a house, must be today or so.
No, but that one was her house
burned
burned
down.
down.
Yeah, but the minister said she'll get a house.
Yeah.
So she'll get a house?
Yes, man.
Not in that community.
Well, we don't know. But she getting a house.
I them think them in love, man.
Look
here. Another sport that is dying in Jamaica is horse racing, yeah? Orville.
Yeah.
You need to get somebody from the horse racing fraternity to come on your program to answer some crucial question.
Like what?
Strange things are happening at Cayman Park.
We could have done that for real, you know.
Yeah, man. Solomon hiding. Solomon Sharp would probably gladly come and have a chat.
And we see them take me on a race from a Saturday. Them Stuart, there's not Stuart. No, nothing about racing.
Oh.
And we see us, we beat us by 99 length. Us name Money Miser and Princess Sharon beat us by 99 length. And the us come give them 16 length. What I want to the house, they want to turn around so quick. 30 to 1, you know. 30 to 1. Yeah. Hey, tell Supreme Ventures, say, watch your man. Don't take the horse racing punt and terrify them for granted, you know. We have better use of our money.
So one day we're going to try to get Sir Sharp to come have a chat with us very soon.
Michael Kane.
It may be bigger than Michael Kane.
Hold on. Sean trying to tell me $6 million for the whole squad?
Oh, the whole squad?
The whole squad.
Yeah. Sean, you know me can't read lips, man. You know that
Type with something, man, and come say it, man. We are point points.
When you do that,
like you direct traffic.
Sure. I tell him man every day, me can't read lips, people. Sean has valuable information. And,
my point on the screen.
My point, but that's all you have to do. All right, so me can read it. The Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, the Honorable Oliver Green, says the ministry will make more than $6 million in direct payments to members of the national team. That comes.
When you a direct payment, more to clarify.
6 million means I don't know, grown, they will get the 6 million up front in money, in cash. But it is to the team.
Oh, it's to the team.
Yes.
How much people in that team there?
Minister Grade said the Sunshine's girls will be receiving, and it's going straight to their accounts. Jamaican.
Hallelujah!
300,000 each.
Hallelujah! Hey, I didn't think them in love, you know?
Hold the line. Man, you're getting a spirit and all of that. We're coming back in just a break. It's just a while.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
What am I going to do about this now?
What happened to you, missus?
My car broke down and I can't get the parts.
Parts? So you never hear about Dangels? And them are the done the parts world, you know? Them have parts for Hyundai, Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Isuzu, Mazda, Subaru, you name it. Them have it.
Visit Danjan Auto Spares and Accessories in Kingston at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Telephone 929-9146. Or in Maypen at shop number 10, 18 Chapperton Road. Telephone 986-7142.
Locks, Paul, cover your nose and your mouth now and stay far from me. It look like the flu have you aware.
I mean, if I tell you, I have fever this morning. Right now, I have some pain. But I still have to try go for Pinky go get some phone credit. You know?
It's like you never hear a thing where the nurse tell me the other day. She said we feel rest if we have the flu. We feel cover with nose and with mouth when we cough or we sneeze. And we feel wash with hand regular with soap and water. You better try go back to your yard and stop spread the flu. The flu is no joke. Visit your doctor or nearest health center. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, economy. So it's 200 grand they won't get really.
I love that, Kevin. I give thanks.
And the coaching, the players will get 200 grand each straight to them account. Yeah. And the minister also announced that the coaching staff would receive 200 grand each, and management would receive 100 grand each.
Yeah, man, a good motivation, that, you know.
Yeah.
Last thing may I say, Cristiano Ronaldo, them time up on a lie detector test, the lie detector the other day.
Yeah.
I asked him some question, and one of the questions them ask him is if he would swap him 5 Champions League titles for 1 World Cup.
Yeah.
And him said no. And the lie detector say him telling the truth. Hey, Cristiano Ronaldo, the boss. You know how to make money down the door.
Then you know how to make money, man.
I hear this before we leave. Breaking news about Messi. Lionel Messi is now the biggest superstar in football in America, and it is causing jitters in Hollywood. A lot of Hollywood actors jealous of Messi, same taking away them limelight. Messi have magic for trainer. And you see Zidane, you see your co-host named Zidane, when there?
Tomorrow he'll be working on the scoreboard later.
You see Zidane, may I tell you something, Zidane. You see your eye for football and thing, may I beg you, do Zidane. Go get some professional qualification in a football. Coach in a Phoenix or one of them things there. And make sure you have that as a side hustle. Because you have an eye for football, Zidane. Messi have magic.
All right.
Take care of the program.
Big up.
All right, economist.
All right. Oh, we move on now.
Our next one?
Yeah. Hello?
I'm saying hold on. All right.
So hold on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we are here. You now. This is Highgate.
Yeah, man. Me know about it, man. But as economists don't talk still, the trees being the best player on a team or win 3 straight Champions League to be more impressive than anything where Lionel Messi did in their entire career.
Come again?
Being the best player on a team or win 3 straight Champions League, that more impressive than anything where Lionel Messi did in their entire career.
I get.
I don't think I that him comfortable. I think him just a throw that in the mix.
Start the rubbish.
That's not your opening. That's your opening point.
First of all,
no, as me an economist start, me just throw that in there.
No, man. First of all, it doesn't tell us how good you play. The fact that you were the best player, not necessarily tell us how good you were playing. You know?
Mr. Higgins.
So even in theory, it don't make sense.
Hey. First thing first, let's talk about Champions League, not cricket. It's upon my turf.
And I'm saying it doesn't tell me how good you were.
So finish it upon my turf.
Okay, go on. How them say me cut off people when them not agree?
Relax yourself. When it comes to talking about performance, stats, big moment, what Ronaldo do? Now the 3 campaign there. No, you know why you come with no slick argument about define this. They cannot work with that. Ronaldo do this so. So nobody does accept what I say. I'm going to move on.
I don't accept it. Messi scored 90 at goal in a one calendar year. Messi has been the all-time leading goal scorer for Argentina in World Cup qualifiers.
Ronaldo, I same thing for Portugal.
Yes, but the Portugal play easier opponent. Me think.
Who is the opponent? Portugal?
Me think so.
Hold
on, no. Messi,
Africa, South America.
Hold on, let me go on. Messi has won MVP in 2 World Cup tournaments.
Yeah, but other players that win MVP tournament.
You are telling me say Cristiano Ronaldo 3 playing on a Champions League team is bigger than them achievement. A man get 2 World Cup MVP, what you call it, golden ball, golden boot, and being a member of the best player on a Champions League team, supersede that. Man, start the rubbish on the radio here.
You can't know?
Then yes, then I told you that.
It's me not have a name right now, but we can cover it tomorrow.
Yeah.
We know a man that score more goals than Messi in a calendar year. If Mbappe winning 2 golden ball I work up.
The 3, hold on, my time now. The 3 match where no man, you are the big football man. Me are the host I show. Allow me to ask you one question.
Go on.
And tell me if after me ask you this question, if you're not gonna realize why people say I am the GOAT when it comes to debate.
Go on.
You are pointing out that he was a key member or the best player upon the team but win 3 Champions League in a row.
Right.
How many of those finals was he man of the match?
Okay, final. Would have to take that though.
Don't you think that would be a better argument?
No.
And if you find out that he was
No. My question.
Yeah.
You are the most impressive player. Group stage, round of 16, quarter, and semi. But somebody might outperform you in a final.
Somebody outperform you upon the biggest stage.
The team there.
Hold on.
Through the group stage.
Somebody would perform better than you on the biggest stage against the biggest opponent. And at that, they come say supersede where Messi do in our career.
You might say, come in after about that. But I'm just ask something to you before move on. Because this year I said Messi debate, you don't know. But I'm just showing this.
Yeah,
there's no other player in the history of Champions League score more goals in the final than Cristiano Ronaldo. So that is something. I don't have a data right now to tell me what man I'm at in the final, but nobody will score more than him in a Champions League.
I want somebody to look up if he was the man of the match in them 3 finals.
It don't matter. He carry the campaign for him back.
All right.
Group stage, round of 16, quarterfinal, semi-final. Nobody knows score more goal than Ronaldo. Nobody knows score more goal than Ronaldo than no stage in the Champions League. Maybe Messi have more goal than him in a round of 16, but that is just it.
Me want to know why I'm doing in the biggest game, on the biggest stage. But we could leave it.
Yeah, here we go. It's okay to come about this.
Yeah.
Don't debate, because me say the goat. Me just have to run through with that capital quickly. See?
Yeah.
Prince Green. This, me want make a comparison between Mariappa and Maguire, right? This chemistry argument that the coach are come up with, and this leader in the dressing room, is not an overrated argument, but context in which somebody use Mariappa and Maguire, it is overrated. Garbage. Maguire not supposed to be in a team, nor Mariappa. None out of the two. This chemistry argument what happened now. Imagine now we have like 20 players. We have played together. You have to them gel together. Chemistry good. You remove one in Mariappa, I remove one in Maguire, I put in a new CD for two of them, respectively. If that I got two off a team that bad, then we stop calling Maguire and Mariappa and call them Messi and Maradona instead. Two things we're going to use, two recent things happen when we can dash this chemistry argument, even though it's a good argument. 15 and Spain, best player them, right? Let's say them done with Spain. And how much of them return? 3. What may I say? 12 new players coming. They're still in the World Cup. Before the World Cup, Pogba, Kante, which was are the best midfield player in the world internationally since recent years. The man in golf, France, World Cup for France. Man is 2-2, Rabiot, even though I really come out at if you play for Rabiot, but that's a different discussion. And the man reach the final, plans to shoot out away. Me prefer farm over chemistry. The only way me put chemistry over farm is how crucial the player is. Like, for example, if Harry King go up and run like 6 games, we're not scoring a goal. And in the same 6 weekend, Eddie Nketiah scored 6 goals, or just 8 goals over the 6 game streak that were Kane score. But now just dash Kane and put it Nketiah. But you know who would dash way? You have a man named Calvin Phillips that only play about 6 minutes for City well last season. Since the start of this season, we play a free cup in a play, we play EPL in a play, we play a class match, and Calvin Phillips staying that game. And since the season start, James Ward-Prowse look better than everyone, almost everyone in the 100 million.
No, I hear you. So,
and he still can get a game for Calvin Phillips.
No.
Chemistry, that's a garbage.
Hold on. Here's before Garfield come in. Here's what I want to know. Are you saying, me don't know what Maguire is like when he play club football?
After United first.
No, but I'm saying when I see him playing for England, and I've made this point more than once, he's a pretty decent centre back to me. Now, I'm not playing him for chemistry for England. Him earn him spurs. See? I said this to Zidane already, and him said, boy, yeah, he is for England a pretty decent player. So I think they're playing for the chemistry purpose.
I got 2 reasons why I look so good for England.
No. So that goes against the argument about him being in the England squad for what you call it?
But we can counter that with 2 points.
I get. We can ask you a question.
No, but we're not counter with 2 quick points.
No, man, no counter yet, man. No one reason with you about something. Remember, say me a reason, you know, you're having a beat and teach me a reason. How important for you is a culture or structure in football?
Very important.
If you have a pool of 36 players playing a certain structure or a certain culture, wouldn't that be easier to run with that same 36 than for carrying a 37th after 2 years to try to fit in that culture?
No, just repeat the last part.
Would it be easier to play that structure that you have been using for 2 years with the same 36 in the pool than to get 2 men outside of that 36 for coming after 2 years to try to fit in the culture of the system where I used for 2 years?
All I'm gonna say is this. No, everything I said.
You can give me a response.
My response is this. If there are 36 man squad, you respond your argument.
Yeah.
If you take out 2 man out of the 36 there, unless the 2 man there are your 2 best players, the way you think it has affect it, it's not going to affect it that much. If you pluck out a Calvin Phillips or a Harry Maguire to the England side, you see, if our France even at them out, I see them France side at them out. If you have the semi-final, they never go. I feel semi-final, they never go. That's why I use the example with Kane.
No, you're my point. Quick. We're on the break. Hold on, Highgate. Listen quickly. We're on the break. So I want to explain this to you. What coach is saying is that he's working with a limited window. And him have a pool of players that he's working with, where him think can work with the culture and the structure where him start with and might continue with. Now, if him have 25 players and then out of that 25, him have to carry 5 more for start over for learn the culture where him do for a year. It's going to make it him job harder and longer. You understand?
Mario for one player. But before we go, quickly, because I'm not forget me was that Higgins. 2 quick counters with Maguire garbage. 1, England normally play with on back 5. And Mr. Higgins, if you have decent in our back 5, it's supposed to look good. And 2, the majority of team England play equally. Because you just say, Portugal, the same pool team makes Portugal play and then England play. Anytime England run up in our proper side, they get their face lick out and Maguire and look as good. Big up on yourself.
All right, I believe it. This one. We'll take the break now. We're coming back.
Get quality cars from Acorn Sales Auto Limited, located at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center. Need a car from Japan or United Kingdom or special order? Call 876-616-4777 or WhatsApp 876-333-5555. They assist with registration, transfer, and license. Just visit Acorn Sales Auto at Lot 53 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center for quality cars at competitive prices.
GPS. Keep it cool, keep it cool. Summertime hot, but we have all the tools. Keep it cool, keep it cool. No waste to save, you just have to choose. Pay out of the fridge, just use a igloo. Remember your Kisco ice handy juice. If an AC combo, yeah, I hit that. AC if you have it, then up and after that. Keep it cool, keep it cool. This summer JPS have all the tools. Keep you cool with JPS. Download the JPS app today.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
American teenager Coco Gauff says she's feeling emotionally fresh as she reached the US Open semifinals for the first time by beating Jelena Ostapenko. Gauff won 6-love 6-2 in 6 to 7 minutes against the Latvian 20th seed Ostapenko to record her best run at the tournament. The 19-year-old will now face French Open runner-up Karolina Muchova for a place in the final. That is sports in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back to the Sports Desk here on KLAS. The name is Garfield Jones. No, it's not the scoreboard. No, it's not after 5. It is actually the Sports Desk sitting in on a Wednesday.
Yeah, but I was telling us that somebody else have more than 91 goals on our calendar.
No. Based on the check that I just made, in 2012, Lionel Messi scored 91 goals. Yeah. Gerd Muller had that record before. Nobody else has scored more goals. So from 2012 to now, 91 goals in a calendar year, nobody will beat that. So I don't know where I get when I say I'm going to get the name of the person to come back to.
And Amanda text me and say, in a tour the final, where Real Madrid win. Bale and Di Maria were the ones who saved him in 2 of those finals, and the next one was a penalty kick win. So, it might overrate that triple A relative to what Messi has done before, because it was a great thing, because it is on the basis of that 3 successive Champions League final, I'm asking why is Zinedine Zidane not mentioned in the contemporary greats where coaches are concerned?
Mm-hmm.
Cause you can't coach three. Nobody in since Wapi kill Philip. No win Champions League three. How are you Wapi kill Philip?
We don't know. Long time I hear that. I don't know Wapi. I don't know Philip. I don't know why I'm killing.
Good.
We have a next call. Sean over there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, Garfield.
This sound like who? Sir P.
Yeah, Orville.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Garfield, your team is shaping up. Your football team for this year.
Liverpool.
God, me attack, man.
Boy, it look rough with us, Sir P. I don't know what I need to go down and go find out because coach is gone, a ton of players gone. I don't know what going, so I need to go down and go find out. It look bad.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. No, the musical section is just local of the play.
No,
man.
Me a request of music. I sing and name Howard Hewitt and the music name Say Amen. Anytime I don't want to play that. I best gospel song in our world.
Howard Hewitt.
Yeah.
Say amen.
Say amen, yeah.
Write that down there.
Craig, write that down there. Somebody write it down. So we're going to check it out. Howard Hewitt. I never heard that one before, Mr. P.
Oh, okay. You never hear that. Coco speak too early, you know. She always perform good and when everybody say, boy, you're not going to win, she just flop. Right? I hope she goes straight. But anyhow, let me ask you something, Harvey.
Yeah.
Right, economic sake, there are two sports dying in Jamaica, right? Horse racing and cricket. And then it's just a pity say him talk before me. Because I want to find out the traditional guru in and Melbourne and them separate. And was Lucas and Kensington are just beating stick, you know.
Yeah.
You know, them boy them not because first time, you know, when it might be a strong Kingston or St. Catherine side could never beat Lucas and Kensington. But no, you know, anybody can beat them and them things. And talk about interest in cricket. For the past 10 years, it's the first Jamaica ever win the double, right?
Yes.
And our youth win it, the under 19. And a rival, not even a bus, the government take for them, not even a set them give the cricketers them, man.
Well, I said them should I get 200,000 too.
No,
Like the net ball of them.
$1 Orville, official from the
This
ministry.
giving up thing to a team where we never win. You know. It might come back. Come on, the government. You know.
Third place.
Yeah, cause hey, let us say that the Shell Cup team now go well. Them going to say it's on the world stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But everybody know when them do well internationally, they're going to say them want them 300 grand too.
No, I'm not saying that, Orville, but for 10 years, you're the first to ever win double.
No, I hear you, but that is a Caribbean thing, man.
Yes.
Money run if you
it's not international, it's a World Cup.
Money run if you do well on the world stage.
But at least appreciate them and their achievement, man.
Maybe some will keep later on, but
later on, when
this is a big deal for the girls. Them. This is
so
this is the highest ranked team in any sport in the world, though.
Yeah, and anyhow, let me tell
you. Sir P, you run past the argument, so.
Yes, we agree, man.
Yeah, man. So they must get acknowledgement and
so the cricketers them. Yeah, but anyhow, Orville, I did that, and Garfield.
Yes, man.
When you get Solomon Sharp on the radio, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exempt all non-turf fight. Right?
It's a harsh racing.
Question.
Yes.
And let me tell you, I talk about economics, talk about what transpired at Cayman Park Saturday. They asked everybody the respect for it, including myself, Money Miser, right? And Princess Sharon. They must have beat out, man. Take, for example, Money Miser, who was afraid, everybody says a foregone conclusion, because when I saw the race, I said, no, man, Punkin ass that Gillespie supposed to run 1-2. But over the past couple months, right, they asked one 5 times. It's 49 and a half furlong they asked one, you know. That's a pressure, you know. It calls protection of cruelty to animal. Should I even check them there? Back them 49 and a half furlong. They asked Steel Orville and they asked for win, right? Let me tell you, there are some trainers that came on as Park Orville. You see?
Well, I don't know if them are trained I would not ask because you see first time some trainers them do race them ask till 3 year old, you know, and pick racing them. Take for example, Saturday coming. I ask them run away Alga. They ask performance in the past month and a half. Make her be the best sprinter in Jamaica because she beat I am Fred all the while. No, she wants to have 57 in one time 57 kilo Saturday coming. And I ask what most people feel say is this best sprinter in Jamaica. She's my destiny. Them they go yet for 7 furlong. And you go put your ass against that one. They ask to go drop out at Runaway Alga Melly man. I didn't talk about what's going on at Kimmer's Park. You see, Toba, they are representative from them. When took Canada and purchased a 9 yearling sale, if you come back in a yearling sale, that's how our local people can buy horses, right? No, them have an incentive. When you look, it's next year, I think it's the 13th of November this year, them have a yearling sale. When you have the horses, them yearling them inside of the sale, and the incentive to own the horse, boy, hear me, is the best me ever see.
All right.
So when you get Solomon Sharp, except the non-turf fight, them to come and contribute to the program, right?
All right,
Pure turf fight, cool.
All right. So P1. So we have a next call. This is the man from New York.
Yeah.
New York. A city so large they name it twice. Kingston. A city so nice they name it twice. All right, Garfield, the young lion. Orville?
Yes, sir.
Julius Caesar Sports. So, we're glad what you say I will give this man a chance to carve him own niche like all. Before you become a Julius Caesar, you have to start somewhere.
Yes, sir.
So I like what you said earlier. So I want you to give me a chance with this young lion and all.
Most definitely.
All right, sir.
Remember, we come from the same institution, you know, so take it easy.
Man, that no work with Diego. That no work with Diego. You forget me and Diego Jr. when we go family function. He take me on the most.
All right, sir. Do your thing. What's up?
Yeah, man. So listen, you're a young lion, you know. As Orville don't know, you know. You don't have... When you go into the gates of 61 Raiders Road, and there's 2 lions, you see, Orville.
Yeah, man, I go down to Calabar fairly afternoon.
All right.
Okay.
Him know.
You see this man beside you? You don't need to pet him. He's not a child and he's not a woman. So make him just come in. But so you hear me now to you, Garfield.
Yes, Diego.
I'm hearing my young lion. I make him introduction now. I'm gonna say yes, man. Man, listen out to something great, original. You come on your introduction to the biggest sports show on national radio is the same argument that Orville has been telling us for 10 years.
What is that?
About Jimbo.
For 10 years? Have you talked about Jimbo for 10 years?
I don't know.
5 years. Sorry, Orville. Let me correct the Jesus. About 5. About 5. But so will I know, Garfield. I mean, Orville have the argument original, you know, and start. So if I tell you 5 years, it's 5 years.
No, you said 10, but I think it's 10.
No, that's not correct. That's what intellectuals do, right?
Okay.
So wherever you
no, man, now if you go to your point, man, where you tell
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Slow down, youngster. Slow down. Don't rush it. So, here are my questions to you now.
Yes, sir.
You are the West Indies Cricket Board president. You're in charge of international, and don't forget we're talking about international cricket, West Indies. Would you have a minimum fitness requirement for selection of players? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right. Simple. So that is my argument against Rakeem Corner. So I don't want you mixing up with other people and other people, you know. So it's simple. It's simple.
A minimum fitness requirement.
Yeah. So it seems to me that this man would have a problem meeting a minimum fitness requirement.
And if it's minimum, why would it be difficult to meet it?
No, you look on the man.
Yeah, if he can run 2 laps and it's a minimum, you know.
No.
We're not talking about something.
Okay, all right. My minimum is not 2 laps.
No, I'm just using that. I'm just tongue in cheek using 2 laps.
So now we're going to debate now. Me and you, the cricket board. Okay, Garfield, what would be the test? So no problem. That we can debate now.
So let me put it to you.
I just wanted to make sure, because some people say they don't believe in any minimum fitness requirement.
Diego, let me put it to you. I put it to you that
So you agree now?
And let us continue a little further. I put it to you that Jimbo does not need to be as fit as the Kenyan marathon runner.
I'm not arguing that.
To represent. Fine.
No, he doesn't have to be fit as you said, both. I agree.
There you go. If a man can produce a century, and I just want to make it basic, basic. If
I don't want you to argue Rooney argument, I want you to argue.
No, man, me not go to them level, man. No, me not go.
Repeat what you said about Rooney.
No, me not go to them basic level there. What? We're on a break, Sir Manning. All right, don't move, Diego. We'll take a break and come back to you. Don't move.
Cool. All right, I'm listening with bated breath. Coming back.
Get running. Stay fit with the latest brands and styles at Western Sports. Running, walking, trekking. Western Sports has the shoe just for you. The time by Western Sports is
2:45.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back to the Sports Desk here on KLS. Diego, you still there?
Yeah, man, I want to get to Prince Green, you this time. I give you flowers too, I give you the Katrina, I give you flowers with Prince Green. But go ahead, finish the thing. Yeah.
All right, so we established that we have set out a basic fitness requirement for
thank you, sir,
for representation on the national team. The next step after that, we look at form coming into a specific, say, tournament or a tour or whatever. So, Jimbo passed a basic fitness test. So you set a basic test and then pass that.
Okay, stop it right there. Main an argument. Suppose he fails it.
Then him don't make the team.
All right, so let's move on now to Prince Green. Maybe no problem now.
Yeah, we not pick a man if he's not fit enough. If you set a basic, we say Diego, minimum basic. And if you can't pass it, you can't go up on the tour.
All right.
So we're not an argument there, sir. But I don't think it.
We can move on to Prince Green now. You don't have to convince Diego no more. Orville has done that for 5 years, So you don't need to do. You don't have to repeat Orville thing.
Okay. I don't know what the argument is.
I just wanted your position on, because some people have told me they don't, when it comes to cricket, they don't need no fitness test. So I'm saying, you agree?
My fitness
Orville said the same thing.
No. Me not have no fitness.
No. I'm not talking. The way I bring Orville into it.
No, him just said there's no fitness test.
Me not have no fitness test. My fitness test is your ability to make enough runs and out down people.
Thank you. So what you do now when Diego leaves now, show your greatness now. And take on Orville, so you and him disagree now. When I finish, I'll listen to you take on Orville now. The great Manning's man and it's Caesar. That's what I wanted to get now. So now you and Orville now, you and him can make the challenge now.
What is Prince Green saying that you want to take on?
Yeah, man, no, man, I don't prove it. The great lion, you don't know, 6,200 is road, when the lion eat, they're dead enough. So, Prince Green making his argument about this man, the selector for the JP being a forward. And all you're saying is, of course he can be selected based on what the coach thinks of you. This is a national team again. You're being professional, being paid. Mm-hmm. And you beat him now. You give him a man who selected who playing less than the Premier League. Yeah, West Paul playing high school and he was selected. So obviously the coach is basing it on performance.
There you go.
Look
a simple thing. Him take it and run, man. It's a small league. Me not come here to beat up people like Orville and Zidane. Me just come for a reason. But if you get a little lick along the way, take it and go on.
No, it's not what you come for. If a man get beaten, him get beaten. That's what this is a sports desk, this is not a scoreboard.
Sorry, sir.
So you what me have to do now? As a rubber lock lion.
Yes, sir.
Why you challenge Orville now for the minimum fitness requirement of selection?
What got reason? I not argue or challenge. I'm a senior, I'm Ella with my respect, but I not go war. We got reason.
No, man, what's with you, man? There's no reason. So we don't know. So we go to school and produce road scholars, man. and prime ministers and Olympic gold medalists individuals.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you before you go, though.
But I want to see you.
I can talk to you. I can talk to you, man. But more I ask you.
The man want me and you.
Okay, go on.
More I ask you, Diego. In terms of
No, Bill.
Jesus.
He believes in fitness test. You don't. What's wrong with the tone of discussing it, man?
No.
We're gonna take up the callers them time.
That's not gonna take too much time. Yeah, for me to off the ear pan a spot.
We want to yield to the callers.
We talk about it, Diego.
If there are no calls, Diego, we'll go at it. But once there are calls, we'll yield to them.
All right, no problem. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Take it easy, sir.
I hope they are.
Say no more, yeah.
I hope so. We have any more ceremony?
Yeah.
All right. Hello?
Driver.
Don't stop at
Me I know them code. You have to tell me who this.
You name driver.
A driver, name.
Yeah.
Okay, driver.
You know, from a cricket, you hear me. You know, from a cricket, you hear me.
Yeah.
Man, beat up the cricket by middle name, yeah?
Yeah.
But you remember the last time I called, because when I hear the gentleman saying that the government is not doing anything about cricket. You remember weeks ago, 2 months ago, I called you and told you. And Zidane say you're not sure, you say you're not sure. I told us cricket is Jamaica's national sport. Just like how we have it, if you check all the national symbols, you will see cricket as a national sport, just like our national flag, national bird, national tree, national fruit. And by just by that alone, I think the government.
Cricket may have been our national sport at the time when we are from national.
Even now,
but it's no longer the national.
I wouldn't say so.
No. What's the national sport? You tell me.
I am saying it. Put it this way: it's no longer our most popular sport.
No. Look here. Hold on, man. The national bird is popular in Jamaica. If you ask enough Jamaican, they don't know what it is, but it's still a national bird.
What's your definition of why you say it's a national sport?
It is when in 1962 when they were naming the national symbols. Yeah, the flag, the bird, the tree, the national football hockey, and cricket was the national sport.
In 1962, so it was the national sport.
It is still. It has not changed. What changed it? What has changed? All of them something was named during that time when Jamaica was getting it.
Also, it is the national sport by definition.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, all right.
And that is the case. Just like how we defend the national flag and many other stuff. If you can't stand up on the flag, you're not supposed to use it.
I'm reading something right also on a Google site. While we dominate the track and field stage internationally, track and field is not our national sport. Jamaica does not officially have a national sport, but if we were to select one, it would be more than likely be cricket or football. So this site is saying that there is no official national sport.
My knowledge is it is cricket, and it's cricket from those times and now. And I can maybe pull up something and read to you. I said, is it cricket?
Okay, so I'm looking at another site that says the national sport of Jamaica is cricket. I'm seeing a site that says that.
Yeah,
maybe this will surprise you, but Jamaica has quite a unique sport as a national pastime. So I've seen sites that says it is, and I've seen sites that says it's not.
It says we don't have it, but if you should think of one, it should be cricket. Right? You said that was what you first said.
But let me ask you a quick question, driver. In terms of, for your definition, what would quantify as making a sport the national sport? Is it popularity? Is it success? What quantifies it as the national sport for you?
For me, if it is named as the national sport, full stop, I'm good with it. In other words,
I think in 1962 it may very well be the most popular sport.
In 1962?
I don't think it
I don't think it is now in 2023.
We differ about that.
My point is, if it is still stand as a national sport, the government of Jamaica should be involved in track and field and football. That is my goal.
Oh, that's where you're getting. Okay, that's where you're going.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about from participation or popularity or so.
No, that's what I'm getting at, because we were talking about the development of cricket earlier on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't see them putting the money in a cricket as how they're doing track and field and other sports. That's my goal of contention. If we have it as a national sport,
it stands to reason that the government of Jamaica, successive government, not the present government alone, successive government, should play a part in the development of cricket. 2007, I hear somebody say this morning, I don't remember where, maybe on another station, that listen, 2007 we hosted the World Cup of Cricket and also the opening ceremony. And we have got to the point now we can't even host a local
match.
You see that?
One lamb, Java. Let me weigh in on this from a personal perspective because this affects me because I used to play cricket more than I play football. In 1988, I was one of the leading bowlers in under 14 cricket in Jamaica with Mario Ventura. A couple of us we got selected to.
Remember them names?
Yeah, man. In them days, and nobody now remember me because I never named Ventura. But I was selected with Ventura, Alfred Givens, and a couple others for a tour of Canada. We all got selected. We get to passport and everything. Not a dollar came forward to sponsor us. So when we talk about government, it's not government alone, private sector. A couple of people, 1988, and I'll never forget it. My ball like a baby. Get my passport and everything ready for go up on tour, you know. First tour to the gone. Not a sole sponsor way in 1988. It's at 2023.
And in 2088, cricket was very, very, very successful.
Big them kind of.
Yeah, tell you, man.
Big them.
Yeah, man.
Big them.
I'll never forget it.
Yeah, so it's a matter of recognition. If they recognize really and truly. So right now, the stadium down at Trelawney, you would never ever like to see the condition of it.
The biggest event I got to do on that event is a Celine Dion concert here, Jamaica Jazz and Blues.
I was working that time too.
Okay, that is the biggest event at that venue.
And that was long time ago. That was a maybe one.
Enough years ago. It's a national disgrace what is happening to that facility.
And by extension, cricket. I'm on a fact. Cricket is not sport. That place should have been the academy, if you ask me. That place should have been set up in a way that it can be an academy. And Jamaica, if you ask me, should have the biggest academy in the Caribbean right now as we speak. So I don't want nobody to tell me anything. The two governments, successive governments, should be ashamed of themselves. Me driver said that.
All right,
driver.
Well, I think it's controversial later.
Don't stop at all.
Sounding very strident on that matter.
Oh, God, man. Oh, my God, man.
All right, we'll leave it there, so.
MU that mean Manchester United. Me say that is that MU that mean Manchester United.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, man. Is that Ronaldo fan this, you know?
I think more relative.
Where you say MU? Me there with Garfi. Driver.
Huh?
Oh, you mean the host?
Driver.
Who did that talk about Ronaldo a while ago?
I did do again. Was Highgate. Hello? Talking on the phone now, big man.
MU get cut off?
MU not hear him.
You not hear him.
I'm not sure what's happening with that.
Mr. Orville, me never see something hurt me so in my life yet, man.
Yeah?
Suitcase, pack everything and we are wait.
Was that national squad?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Not one single dollar. Mash we up as under 14 youth, man. And hey, I may say in 2023 we're having the same argument about government must sponsor and everybody can come on board. Don't rely on government for everything. Look how much big companies we have in Jamaica. When you look at CPL, I hear about this bank and this Eldorado, Romana. We have Digicel, we have Ray and Neville, we have Red Stripe, we have Flow, we have so many things happening in Jamaica. Why we can't CPL play right around the region and we can't get a little match? Joke thing.
You're talking about that World Cup is coming to the Caribbean.
We can't get nothing.
And at the way it's looking now, Jamaica not going to host any one of the games.
A joke thing. We're having back Sean? No? G-Star.
G-Star.
Yeah. On my time?
Yes.
As Highgate would say. Afternoon, gentlemen.
Greetings.
Oh, you do.
So, by the way, on the sports desk, this could be the first time. Baggio versus Tony, that was a monster debate, right?
Yeah.
Monster debate. I must say, in terms of hype, I don't know if we can get a debate that big in terms of hype. But for me, Tony wasn't a heavyweight. Tony was a middleweight. Baggio was a heavyweight. But I went against correction. Correction is I would call him a bantamweight. Correction is a lightweight. Right? But we've never had a heavyweight versus heavyweight debate on the sports desk. Garvey versus Pioneer is going to be the first heavyweight debate. Two heavyweights going at it, yeah?
Yeah.
So, gentlemen.
So when you take on correction a lightweight.
Lightweight versus heavyweight. Out of the weight class, man. But I told him, didn't I?
God, like, the greatest thing in the history of the world. Now, who does me show off and bossy? I mean, go on. Why nobody does say you show off and bossy? And I go on. When you make statement like
I'm just a truth teller.
So Orville is what?
So me,
No, man. All right. So here one more, gentlemen. There is a player, Mr. Higgins.
Yeah.
Usually I say passion is why people are successful.
That's right? The first reason.
No. I want to give you an example of the opposite. Well, I won't say the opposite, but that's not how it works. There's a man by the name of Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders was a great NFL player. He also played Major League Baseball. He was a two-sport athlete.
Hold the line. We're coming.
Yeah.
We're coming.
Protection measures for persons who are in or have recently visited areas where COVID-19 is spreading. Stay at home if you begin to feel unwell, even with mild symptoms such as headache and slight runny nose until you recover. Avoiding contact with others and visits to medical facilities will allow these facilities to operate more effectively and help protect you and others from possible COVID-19 and other viruses. If you develop fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical advice promptly, as this may be due to a respiratory infection or other serious condition. Call in advance and tell your provider of any recent travel or contact with travelers. Why? Calling in advance will allow your healthcare provider to quickly direct you to the right health facility. This will also help to prevent possible spread of COVID-19 and other viruses.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel, make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get a thing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not Insta, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, check your phone, your money land. VNBS money transfer. CFA faster, easier. Sign up for VNBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out behind the line, straight in your account, money reach long time. VNBS money transfer.
Industries Auto Parts Sales and Service, specializing in Subaru parts. We provide service and repairs for all make and model vehicles. Visit Industries Auto Parts Sales and Service at 11 Montgomery Avenue, Kingston 10 to resolve these issues. Call 876-329-5410 or 823-4355 or stop at 11 Montgomery Avenue, Kingston 10. We are the professionals. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so.
Yeah, man, welcome back. I think we are, is who online again? G-Star?
Yeah, G-Star, you were saying.
Sanders is one of the NFL greats, right?
Yeah, the multi-sport man.
Yeah. So he retired, obviously, went on TV, but, talked a lot, what they call it, commentary and stuff. So he went to coach his son in high school, right? While he was doing the commentary on TV. Now, maybe about 2, 3, 4, 5 years after, he went to coach. He decided to forget the commentary and just started coaching. And it was HCBU. You know what the HCBU is?
No.
In America?
No.
It's, I don't know what the acronym stands for, but...
Remember, you're trying to disprove the theory about passion.
Yeah, man.
By the way, the music, they have a music coming up soon. So listen out for it. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so anyway, it's a all black, they have all black universities and college in the States. So you went to Jackson State, which is a poor college in Mississippi. Now they're about 1-12 the season before Dion went there, right? When Dion went there, they went to must say 8-2 one year, and then 12-1. So he turned that whole program around, Mr. Higgins. Now, did they have passion before Dion went there?
Why did they? Why were they playing the sport to begin with?
Because they love it.
I rest my case.
No, but my point though is that they weren't successful at it.
Yeah, but they needed coaching as well, but they started to play the sport because they love it. End of story. You have lost the argument.
All right. So moving forward now.
No, hold on. G-Star. Honestly, G-Star, you should make me kill yourself.
Mr. Higgins, don't be delusional.
No, hold on, people.
Higgins,
No, God, no.
There's a thing called delusions of grandeur.
No, but hold on, people. G-Star, elite caller, the man who says he's a heavyweight and correction a lightweight, says he's going to disprove my theory about passion being the main reason why people do well in a sport.
Yeah, but was passion the difference?
No.
Was it the difference?
After the man go on and say, oh, a coach go down on one team and turn around the team.
Yeah, yeah.
Me ask the man, why were these people playing NFL or whatever the sport is rather than other sport? He said because they love the sport. Simple. The man saying,
Mr. Higgins, you have to think higher level than that, you know. They all love the sport. But
you are making G-Star. Are the easiest me ever kill a man? Are the easiest argument me ever win in a history?
About what leads to success.
I said in order to have success, you have to start play the sport. You can't be, and in order to play the sport and play it long and play it professionally, you have to love it.
So for the people listening though,
G-Star, next argument. Make up play the tune, G-Star.
No, hold on. Don't do that. So for the people listening though, Deion Sanders left that ACBU, the Jackson State, because he had a bigger calling, and he went to Colorado. Colorado
Boss man.
Yeah.
We have not won a one-day competition for Jamaica for about 10 years. And Ravman come, I will win a one-day competition. Maybe what we needed is a captain, but the man who play cricket now, because I'm passionate about the cricket. That's set where I play.
My point though is simply loving a sport is not what leads to success.
I never ever said
Give
any
me preparation over passion.
You're not going to prepare for something that you're not passionate
Can I
about.
ask you a question, Mr. Higgins?
Please tell me to win the argument.
Hold on for a student. What would you rather, preparation or passion?
You have to be passionate to
No, you
prepare.
don't, because a lot of kids aren't passionate about schoolwork, but if they're prepared, they get better grades than if they're passionate.
No,
Does that
hold
sound
on.
like a kill?
No.
Does that sound like a kill?
Hold on. Here's the difference. Yes, when you're a school youth, you're going to do things out of fear.
But not passion.
No, man, then fear.
Passion?
Fear is the other thing will drive you, you know.
Oh.
So when your mother have, no, but I'm talking about people who are no longer driven by fear them father.
You know, I want to finish my Deion Sanders thing though.
No, man, you lose the argument already. I am not going to allow
serious.
argument lose.
Because guess what? But you know what? I'll finish another time. But I will say this. So as a student, preparation is better than passion, correct? Because I can remember, when I went to school, I didn't love doing school.
No, but you know, understand what I say. I'm saying fear is one of the driving forces behind kids. So you do things out of fear.
Fear is another aspect. Talk about passion.
No. Saying
you're running. When you speak about fear,
no, me talk about as adult. No,
you're running to another emotion.
Let's win the
running
argument.
to another emotion. Speak about passion.
And I'm
saying,
no, G-Star, the reason why
you
obey your parents is not because you're passionate about what your parents are telling you. When your mother said, go take up your book, and you're passionate about book. Afraid of the subject.
Hold on,
you know what?
Hold on, you hear that sound?
That's when you're 8 and 10-year-old, boss.
That's mistaken. That's the excavator you live in.
When you are 18 and no longer under parental control. In other words, the things where
you're an adult now. So
no. I'm saying that the things that you're not forced.
But when you're a kid, it's fear.
For the things that you're not.
Do you hear how you're mixing up now?
The things that you're not forced. Hey, don't make me turn on your mic. 2 years time you go with that. The things that you do not out of fear. So when you go play a ball where your parents not send you, I love it now. When you go play every evening, that now is passion. So that now.
Okay. So
going to school is fear. Cause if me never have to go to school, I wouldn't go. And when you're a big man, you realize why it's important. Enough time I go to an article play them.
But when I introduce preparation, And if I'm looking to go get a job, do I need preparation or do I need passion?
G-Star, you lose the argument. No win the argument.
Hold on.
People, who don't call and tell me if I win the argument. But what's the music?
If
G-Star.
I'm looking for a job, do I want preparation
G-Star,
or do I want passion?
G-Star, I took God me win the argument.
Interesting. In your mind, delusions are granted.
People, who don't tell me if I don't win the argument. I want to save the crowd bias.
Music before the break.
Music and the one that we're going to be playing. And like I said it yesterday, that sometimes we need the music, the Yabba music, especially on Wednesday and Fridays, to kind of ease down the brambles and ease down people coming at me or coming at Zidane and coming at Garfield occasionally, every Wednesday now. And the one that we're going to be playing is one from the Sunshine J album. No, it's a new album, listen up. And it's called Tomorrow Night, My Love. It features the same people, Bagger Case, Pamal, Dean Fraser, Robbie Lindsay, you know the quality. And you can find it on all digital platforms. Here it is, Tomorrow Night, My Love.
Tomorrow night, will be our night for love. Yes, tomorrow night will be our night for love. I hold you close and I tell you I love you. You'll hold me tight and tell me you're mine. Tomorrow night, you'll hold me close, my darling. I'll squeeze you tight and tell you of my love. Yes, tomorrow night will be our night together. Tomorrow night will be our time for love. Tonight is just a dance, a touch against romance to follow. Pretending we're just friends until we meet again tomorrow. Tonight is just a dance, a touch of nice romance to follow. Pretending we're just friends until we meet again tomorrow. Tomorrow night will be our night for love. Yes, tomorrow night will be our time for love.
All right, so that's the soothing sounds of Bagger Case and people like Dean Fraser and that kind of caliber musicians in the background. That's the Sunshine J part 2, you could call it, brought to you by HChem Paints for people who need color. We're coming back after the break.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
I feel for something nice to eat today. What should I get? Yes, that's it. Royal Court Restaurant, where the food is great at affordable prices with more things on the menu than you can imagine. There is something on the menu for everyone, and you can dine in or take it home to enjoy in the comfort of your own space. Royal Court Restaurant, 67 Red Hills Road, open 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday to Thursday and 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call in your takeaway orders at 876-969-1972.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back to the Sports Desk. It's time for what? Who's this? Emirates?
Yep.
Sound like a Gunners, man.
Yeah.
Them walking verbose nowadays, you know. Emirates?
Hello? Yeah.
Orville?
No, not Emirates.
I am you, man.
Oh, MU, you come back.
Yeah, but I have cut out before call police for my case. And you know they charge a big.
Yes, all right, cool.
Yeah. So my thing is now, how we did that earlier about
Highgate. It was Highgate.
Highgate. All right. Zidane, you must see that. Orville. You had fear. You know why I say that?
Because it's MU, because it's Ronaldo Waiter.
No, man, just listen to why I say that. you keep on mentioning about Messi winning 2 golden ball at the World Cup and he score 91 goals in that calendar year.
Yes.
See?
And the leading goal scorer for Argentina in World Cup qualifiers.
Listen, just listen to what I say.
Yeah.
Just listen to what I say. Me not take that from Messi. Messi do that and done. But you behave like Ronaldo now, world class stats as well. Because Ronaldo at the Champions League.
Stop. Stop. No, me I tell you if you stop.
Yeah.
His argument was not about Ronaldo's entire body of work. His argument was that Ronaldo's performance in those 3 Champions League successes eclipsed everything where Messi ever do in his career. I disagree. So he was not comparing Ronaldo's career to Messi's career. He was saying the fact that he was the best player on those 3 Champions League back-to-back winning teams.
Yeah.
Those achievements were greater than any achievement of Messi. That is rubbish, sir.
Well, him can right.
Me know you that said that.
He said that. No, listen to my point. Because me have the stats them.
Yeah.
He can tell you why him can right.
Yeah.
Ronaldo have been to the Champions League and win it 5 times. You see, out of that 5 times, Ronaldo win the Champions League, he's the top goal scorer in the Champions League.
No. I don't want you to tell me about the top 5, you know. His argument was about the 3 back-to-back years.
Yeah, but he was the highest goal scorer in the 3 of them.
And that eclipsed everything what Messi ever do in a Messi career.
No, because he win it back-to-back 3 in a row.
Do you believe that Ronaldo's performance in those 3 Champions League back-to-back success are higher and better achievements than everything that Messi has done in his career?
Because that the level.
No, me no want you say because. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I can agree with it. Of course, I can agree with it.
Then again, why am I asking you that?
Listen, why I can agree with it. Because it's a back-to-back. So it's not very easy to do that.
All right.
It's very hard. So it can eclipse
what Messi do in his career. Because it's not a very easy thing to do. That is why.
All right, MU. I should know better than to argue. You win the argument.
No, I don't argue. Just I show some fights. Ronaldo at the Champions League level, which is second to the World Cup. Because you know the football competition, Ireland World Cup and the Champions League.
You win the argument.
All right.
So the man outclass the Champions League. So you have to see it at a level.
Yes, man. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Garfield.
Big up, yes, sir.
Yeah. I understand what I was saying, right?
Yeah, but me try to stay out of this argument a little bit because I'll get to this on the next time. But we're going to take a couple more here.
All right, cool.
Respect.
MU, man. I don't know that there's any bigger Ronaldo supporter than I was. Lightweight.
Is this correction?
No, man. Lightweight, man.
What do you call him a lightweight for?
Because next man call him lightweight.
Correction, the correct one.
Lightweight caller, you
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yo, watch it out of the way, Orville.
All right.
Orville, move out of the way there and let me pass.
Yes,
you
sir.
know, no prisoner today. Someone come like Marcel Jacobs, you know. We like one race, and then them disappear. From someone come for the debate, and we know the program come talk about. And let me get to shell them up. You understand?
You break up.
Stay one place.
Well on.
Right, sir.
Mr. Someone come like Marcel Jacobs. Then win a little one race. And then them take with themselves. Someone come back on the program, come call and talk about basketball, so me get to shell them out the proper way. Yeah? So me want someone come big up them chest. Fraud star, come talk basketball and make we start the war. Yeah.
That's all like G-Star my call out.
Then a G-Star say my lightweight. I'm G-Star beating at the debate.
Oh, okay.
I say my lightweight. So the man come back for G-Star.
Yo, hear me I say. Me and come and talk about bad mind the great. Win. And that was a heavyweight versus heavyweight. The only reason why bad mind the great win is because them little friend them come knock it up and vote out the man. But the man kill him.
We say bad man the great?
All right, leave it right there, so. Yo, me not.
Hold on, just for the record, people, because I know how my luck is. It is correction. Who is saying these things? I am what you call it now? The words uttered by correction are not necessarily the words of KLAS radio.
Right.
Thank you.
Disclaimer.
Or the sports desk. Good, sir. Your turn again, correction. Yeah.
So. Hello? I think I see Gavi on the screen. Gavi?
But correction, God.
It looked that way.
All right, correction, try call back. And let me say it again. What correction said about a certain man is the opinion of correction and not necessarily the views of the hosts of the sports desk. Okay?
Because Badger we're calling, so we allow.
Not only will he call, he may write to the manager.
Oh,
and get
that's happened before?
Yeah, that's just work with me.
Okay.
He may write to the manager and insist that the hosts were not fair to callers who are talking about him.
Okay.
So let me just say, we didn't set up correction to do that. And the words were not necessarily the words of the hosts. Garvey.
Hello? Oh, Sean said, hold on a little bit. The people here block me now.
If correction can call back, correction we call back.
Oh, see, correction call back there. So we're on the screen. Correction?
Oh, you not hear me?
We weren't hearing.
Hearing
you now.
Who cut me off?
You probably you hit a bad spot. You're driving? You're not driving?
No, my partner, man. My partner.
Oh,
man.
so you were driving. Okay, so park right there, so and talk.
Right, hear me now. So I said the silly season start, I see a lot of things and I see a lot of things. Hear me, I said.
Hold on, before you go further, please refrain from drop name callings.
Yeah.
Me not calling name, me no.
Yeah, no. When you mess with somebody's name and call them certain, just call them by the name that you know them, not a spin on their name.
Oh, that is forbidden?
Yes, we don't want to get in trouble.
Okay, my apologies.
Okay.
I apologize.
Thank you, sir.
I apologize.
Keep going.
All right. Sorry. All right. So moving on. Anyway, fraudster. A fraudster, I'm really there about.
There you go. You go right back to it again, my friend. we just talking about it, you know. And you said the same thing like 10 seconds after.
No, but here's the difference, though.
Well, no.
In the case of G-Star,
it is G-Star, not fraudster.
No, but G-Star will take it for what it is.
No, man.
No, but you have to set a precedent.
No, man, it depends on. With G-Star, I'm not stop him from calling G-Star fraudster because G-Star is intelligent enough to realize that it is banter.
Mind where you go, you know.
I leave it right.
Leave it right there, so don't go no further. Continue your correction.
But I say, me and G-Star have them banter. G-Star, me and G-Star.
Yeah, man,
I don't think G-Star is the problem. Just understand what we're saying, man. Read between the lines, man. Understand what we're saying. G-Star is not the problem.
Okay, all right. G-Star. G-Star. Come out, G-Star. Don't play no hide and seek round here. Make we start it. And make we finish.
Yes, today you want the debate, the argument?
Anytime I'm ready. I'm ready for you.
Yes, that's allowed today?
So,
no, usually with the debate, we set up a mood and give them time.
Yeah, I'm not thinking today that. You can't call him out to the correction, man. I'm not ready for you.
No, why must say that G-Star to come?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. All right. Hear me, I say no. And, Orville.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you a question. Now, when it comes to cricket,
yeah,
what is cricket based on? Mainly
runs and wickets.
Performance,
yeah.
Yes.
Runs, wickets, and in the field.
Feeling, etc. Right. Now, I am saying now, over the years, you have seen players, people like Chris Gayle of this world.
Yes.
Every man know that Chris Gayle is not a runner.
Yes.
You understand? Did we have any problem with Chris Gayle not running?
No.
And turning over singles and so forth?
Yeah.
We accepted the fact that this man can lick the ball how much miles how much yards beyond the boundary.
Yes.
And we're saying he's a master blaster. No, so so why people have if Cornwall can do the same, why people have a problem with him?
Chris Gayle is a Jamaican. It's a Jamaican.
Outside of that, correction, I think what they're saying, the argument that they're saying is that he'll give away runs in the field. I don't think them say the same thing about Crampy. Crampy way in the slips and out on the field. Don't argue with me, no. Me and you up on the same boat.
Yeah, man. But the counter argument to that, no, is that there are other cricketers in past that were not the best of fielders, but they had a strong point that we relied on heavily, and we can point to a few bowlers that if you're counting on that bowler for run down a ball and see the 2 runs, it's not going to happen. But when you give him the ball in his hand, he's going to give you some wickets.
But let me tell you something. So that argument goes straight to one of my idols in our cricket, that Courtney Walsh.
Yeah.
Cody can't fling the ball for save him life. Cody up on the boundary, Cody have to bowl the team. So by certain man's argument then, Cody not fit up on a cricket field.
Exactly.
Courtney can't bat for save him life.
Courtney can't bat for save him life. Courtney can't feel for save him life. But Courtney will give you 5-6 wickets. So Courtney not for play then.
So wait. We're reasoning with too much emotions and bias in our argument. That's what I'm saying. You understand? We don't appreciate the strong points of players. You understand? And give them their due. You understand? And I am saying this man is doing how many centurions you have in the CPL this year?
2. I think 2.
Guptill and Cornwall.
All right. So one to the rest of Margaman then. What was that? Big bat.
And me. Some man arguments say he make it against one of the weakest teams, but other big bats play the weakest team to them make a century.
Exactly. Right? So the man have to lower out Cornwall, brother. Right? And before I go, if people out there are thin-skinned and they feel that what I've said offended them, I apologize. Yeah?
Well done, sir. Good way to end.
Right. Cool. All right,
and on that note, we take a break. We come back with more on the Sports Desk.
The Scoreboard, Mondays to Fridays, one of the best sports programs on radio. The Scoreboard features informative, investigative, and hard-hitting sports discussions with top-quality guests. Join us 5 to 6 p.m. with our A-list hosts as we inform and entertain. That's The Scoreboard, Mondays to Fridays, 5 to 6 p.m.
We are here for you. Have you ever thought about how much of your time you give to God? Whether it is 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes, God delights in the moments you share with Him. Join Prophet Dexton Burton for 15 minutes of prophetic glory, Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. as he takes you on a prophetic journey of signs, wonders, and miracles, breaking bread, administering healing, breakthrough, and deliverance. God speaks and His mind is revealed through His servant.
Can you shout that out? We need to move. We need to move.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
England have added Harry Brook to their 50-over squad to play New Zealand, giving the bat a further chance to press his claim before the World Cup. Brook has been called up as batting cover for the 4-match series starting in Cardiff on Friday. Johnny Bairstow has a shoulder issue, and fellow batter David Malan's wife is due to give birth in the coming weeks. Brook has also been named in a squad captained by Zach Crawley for 3 matches against Ireland that follow. That is Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly. At Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill, celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back to the Sports Desk here on KLAS FM 89. Garfield Jones and Orville Higgins. I see we have Garvey on the line. Asta, Garvey? Yes? No? Garvey?
Yeah.
Greetings.
Big up. Orville.
Yeah, man, I'm there. Go ahead.
What's up, Garvey? What's up?
Well, go on, let me try again.
Me hear the man I call you heavyweight and all of them things. You feel nice?
Me not hear the program all day now, Orville.
Yeah, man, a man said the debate between you and Pioneer is a clash of the heavyweights, man.
I thought it was the mallet versus the nut.
No, Jesus.
I never saw. Hey, Orville, me come see you now.
Yes.
Yeah, man, you make a man come on the program yesterday. And, Orville, I understand that there's a lot of people in here that are probably ignorant to the NFL and stuff. Me get that, and the NFL is not as popular as the team sports that they are used to. But some people are making some very disparaging remarks about the NFL. And yesterday I heard some very irresponsible remarks being made on radio about the NFL yesterday. A man called in and he makes some allegations regarding not just the NFL, he made some allegations. By the way, I'm getting some heavy lighting, so if you hear it, forgive me. He was making some remarks regarding the NBA and the NFL in terms of drug use and drug tests. You remember that?
Yeah.
I thought that was very irresponsible by that man. What's his name?
Why is it irresponsible? He was suggesting that.
Obviously.
That the test. No. He was suggesting that there were other sports where the level of testing was more frequent than it is in some other sports, including the NFL.
But
now,
I don't
know whether it is
forward any data to prove what was the drug testing like in the NFL.
But generally, we know that track and field athletes tend to get tested more than the other sports. I don't think the NFL would be the only one, though.
You know a man named Devon Allen?
No.
You don't remember a guy that ran the 110 hurdles for America last year and came fourth at the World Championship? Devon Allen, hurdler.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, man. He's tried out for one of the NFL teams, I think.
No, he's not tried out.
He's playing for one of the NFL
He
teams.
plays as inactive.
Uh-huh.
So, do you realize that man last year was subjected to WADA test as well?
No, the question is, are they tested as regularly as track and field?
Definitely. I can tell you the information right now.
All right, tell us.
Listen, NFL players are tested right throughout the season. Not just NFL players, but college players as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Usually, after practice, about 20% of the team receive notices that they have to go to drug testing. Usually, how do they get this notice? It's not like in track and field, Orville. You just walk off of the practice field and a notice is placed on your chair next to your locker.
Who does the testing?
Pardon me?
Who does the testing of these NFL players?
The U.S. Anti-Drug Doping Agency.
Okay. You saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't think he was I don't think he had checked out his information before he came on the radar.
From what I gather, he said is that they are not tested by WADA as often as some other sports.
If he wants to WADA more credible than the US man, then well, fine. But don't tell me say they're not tested as often, because that is not true.
Well, I would want to know how often are NFL players tested by USADA.
All right. Well,
as opposed to athletes. Yeah.
Listen, Orville, right throughout the season, NFL players get tested, Orville. You see how often they kick players out the league for any kind of doping violation? Regularly, Orville, players are suspended. Yeah, man. Far more than track athletes, but I would say. Almost every year, them catch man with a dope and kick them out of the league. Anyway.
Yeah.
Orville, let me touch on a little something here. Would you say golf is a widely participated sport in Jamaica?
Not really.
Would you say it is one of the more highly participated sports worldwide?
But I don't know I don't know. In comparison to which sport?
Other sports. Let's say track and field then, for example.
Where would golf rank?
Track and field. This is an individual sport. I could say track and field.
I don't think it would be in the top 5.
Relatively minuscule compared to track and field, right?
Yeah.
You think most Jamaicans are familiar with golf, like know the intricacies of golf? You would say no, right?
No.
Would you say most Jamaican sports fans are familiar with Tiger Woods?
Yes.
Why is that so?
Now we can't play golf and him great.
A black man playing
and him
No.
dominating.
No, I think there were black men playing golf long before Tiger Woods.
No, but there were no black men who were as good as Tiger Woods.
Right, exactly. So now it's just being color.
I think it's a combination.
Are your co-host, may I correct you?
No, it's a combination. A good black player.
Good. But it's the winning that carries the fame, right? Because if him did just black and you promote him after that, how long could you promote him after
man, but
that?
I'm saying he's good and black.
Cool. All right, cool. All right, so Harvey, let me ask you a question. So you think most Jamaicans are familiar with Tiger Woods because the fact that he's good and he's black also, right?
Although Tiger himself says not black, but all right. Yeah.
All right. So Orville, you think you could have any credible sports list in the last 25 hours? If I said to you, who are the greatest sportsmen of the last 30 years? You think you could have any list like that without Tiger Woods being on it?
No.
Okay. Even though in sport, that's a global?
Me have a different definition for global, you know, so I pioneer and Sean them, you know. I believe that Tiger Woods is a global superstar.
All right.
And golf is global.
And me believe if although golf is not actively participated in by a lot of people, I think Tiger Woods is a global superstar, irrespective of what Sean them think. Sean, you draw out Sean, I come right. All right, so see Sean there.
All I'm saying, when we talk about NFL, not a global sport representation. Golf, don't bring up golf. Golf is played.
Hold on, Sean.
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. Golf is played in every single country.
League, so, how many countries in the world have an organized league that plays football?
That's the NFL.
Yeah, any version of it. Okay, Sean. Did you know that
you can't
there are over
compare
50
golf that's played in. Hold on, you can't compare golf that's played in every country with the NFL.
golf is played? All right, cool. Sean, no. First of all, no sport is played in any country, so that's rubbish. Next thing.
Excuse me. No. Excuse me.
No man. Hold on.
Excuse me.
In fairness to Sean, no, you said every.
Competitive level.
Yeah,
Not different.
that different.
That's it.
But golf would be
Sean.
more widely played than the NFL.
Yeah. Well,
in every hotel you go.
Nobody made that
Where's
comparison.
this one come from?
No, man, not about every Sean. Yeah?
Hold on, let me throw this information in there because them ignorant and let them. Sean.
Him gone behind the glass.
No. All right, on some level, there is some form of NFL league in over 50 countries.
Yeah.
Some pros, some semi-pros, some amateurs.
NFL leagues.
Not National Football League, American Football League, Gridiron Football. No,
There you go.
Gridiron Football. You know what I'm talking about, right? No, listen, some of these leagues have been in existence. The league in Germany has been in existence for 51 years. Did you know that, sir?
No, me never know that.
Okay, so by the way, that's why they're bringing the Chiefs over Germany this year to play, because they're capitalizing on a local interest in American football. That is the reason why they bring the Chiefs over there. The 100,000 tickets that were sold in 5 minutes. Why do you think those tickets were sold? Were they account the Pioneer? Were all those tickets bought by fat overweight Americans in Germany?
Big man, they're Pioneer. You have to ask these things.
No, I may ask the co-host that. What do you think, sir?
Garfield.
If the tickets were bought by what? Fat overweight
Americans in Germany.
No.
Because the tickets sold out in 5 minutes, you know. So hold on this. The fact that American football has a league in Germany that has survived 50 years, and there's also enough interest that the NFL can put a regular season game over there and it's sold out in 5 minutes. Would you consider Germany as a country that participates actively in American football?
Me no want to get into that.
Me ask
I would say yes.
Sir, do you know? Yes, thank you, sir. Are you familiar with a man named Art Briles?
No. Orville?
Art Briles was once the coach of Baylor University when they were doing well in college football in America. Remember when Baylor was doing well?
Then if you don't know who Baylor is, you're not going to know when Baylor
was
doing
well. Scandal down there, and he was removed because the players were doing what the students, right? Right now, Art Briles is in Italy, reviving his career in the Italian Gridiron Football League, a league that has been in existence for over 40 years, had 12 teams participating, and also all players make at least 50,000 US a year. Would you consider that a country that participates in American football?
Well, I may have missed the genesis of this conversation, so I want to. I don't want to dive in. I don't know what may I dive into. What is?
No. You see, the thing is, Garfield. You see, American football is not a frontline sport like soccer or basketball. We all agree that.
Yes.
Right, but because of the ignorance of these people, not knowing that there are organized leagues in certain countries, they rather poo-poo it and say the sport.
In other words, Garvey is saying that Patrick Mahomes can be in the consideration down the road for best international team sportsman of all time. Pioneer's argument is that NFL is not that global of a sport for Patrick Mahomes to be considered a number one all-time great sportsman. The two man for the debate.
So the two of them going to have a debate about it. Hold on, Garvey, man. Make a level with you. Me not really want to hear no more NFL argument between you and Pioneer.
But me not really say nothing about Pioneer till a golf.
No. Me no want to hear no more NFL. Guess what I mean? Meanwhile, you and Pioneer stop with the crossword throwing. Line up on
the man I run Orville. You know, say the man I run. Me ready in a 13 seconds like Patrick Mahomes. And him and Zidane say, man, wait till next week.
I am. Let me be very careful.
Yes,
and
sir.
choose my words very carefully.
Yeah, because I'm a public figure and I'll be careful.
Public figure.
Well, on.
Yes,
I
sir.
am not categorically not saying Pioneer is running. I'm not saying that. The last time I said that Pioneer in college was about 6 months. So
6 minutes. You sure say 6 months or 6 minutes in call?
Listen, sir. Who was the show?
Skillfully avoiding the confrontation.
I am not saying Pioneer is running.
Yes.
I am not saying that. I'm not saying Pioneer is running from God. What I will say is that of the two debaters, Garvey at this point is more accessible, more amenable, has agreed to the mood, and is quicker.
Pioneer is building his ammunition. He's not ready yet.
I am not saying no more than that.
I'm saying that.
Garvey, we don't want you. Garvey,
All
just
right,
a not more than the
big up.
All right.
I wonder if he needs 6 or 7 minutes. Find out. Little more.
Go on, Garvey. Go on. We'll take the break. We'll take the break. We'll be back.
Drive your dream car when you access a Dream Wheels auto loan from the Manchester Cooperative Credit Union. With amazing rates, 100% financing, up to 10 years to repay, and quick approval time, your auto loan is just a phone call away. Conditions apply. Call us at 962-0401 or 964-3648 or visit our offices in Mandeville and Christiana for further details. Manchester Cooperative Credit Union, where service exceeds expectation.
I say of the Lord that He is my refuge.
This is your breakthrough hour with yours truly, Apostle Jonathan White, where the supernatural is simply natural. Join me here this and every Friday at 11:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. on KLAS. We'll be praying for the sick, the blind, and the lame. Tune in and be blessed.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, we're back online. Am I being politically correct enough in the things I'm saying for the ear today? Links. Oh, you do?
I'm there, man.
Oh, you do, Link?
Yeah, I like how Garvey passionate about him FNL though.
Yes, man, I feel thing.
But
in fairness to Garvey, though, you know, and I know Christmas coming, and as them said, the silly season start on the sports desk.
Lord have mercy.
Garvey can be very nauseating when him ready, you know. And Garvey Mr. Garvey. When him ready, him can be very nauseating and annoying and frustrating, but he might behave himself now. The truth is that when it comes to reasoning sports across all disciplines, Garvey is one who does it better than most. Let me just throw that out. All right.
I'm more passionate about him because from inception, from me, I listen to Garvey, NFL, I'm better all that about the NFL, no matter which sport.
No man, but I'm saying he can speak on more subjects than a lot of
others. Because I'm full of lyrics.
Indeed. Him fit just behave himself.
Yeah, man, he can convince any one of them.
So far, him try.
But, when it comes to global sports,
yeah,
I believe there was 3 sports that thing about the World Championships, so that boxing, athletics, and football.
Yeah.
Because if you divide all the sports based on continent, cricket would have filed about 3rd or 4th. Because in America, only Caribbean play, West Indies play cricket really.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about 6 million people out of the whole Americas.
Yeah.
You have Europe, which part you have England, you have Scotland, you have Asia, you have Pakistan, you have India, you have some other little countries, Afghanistan, that are almost 1.5 billion people. You have Australia, that continent by itself, play cricket. So we are smallest, on one little part in America play thing there.
Yes.
And when it comes to athletics now, athletics are number 3 sports in America because even when you have trials, sometimes some part of American team know say trials are going on because they're not interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm not allowed to make it, you think about there, that hurt the NFL people because NFL more popular than athletics in America.
Mm-hmm.
But to be a true world championship, you really have to beat everybody in our world.
Well, when you say everybody, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So if you notice in a football, then break it down by first of all your continent, then your region, and then you get 11 best out of everybody.
Yes.
In athletics, you go based on the person, the next person, that the best come out of that group there. And I find that some place they really can't make it, but then give a man a little pass and say, boy, go enjoy yourself for the 11 seconds or your 10 seconds.
All right.
But when it comes to world champion, and then when it comes to me, only Bolt could have maybe as a true world champion up there now running.
So you're saying the all-time greatest sportsman has to be a boxer, a track and field athlete, or a footballer?
Or a footballer.
No other sports outside those three. Nobody who plays in any other discipline can lay a claim to being the greatest individual sportsman.
Yeah, because when you look at all of the continents don't have every sport. They might have 4 out of 5, but when you look at boxing and athletics and things, all of 5 continents participate tonight. So
What about swimming?
Swimming.
Good question, that.
Swimming could have gone at it.
Because Michael Phelps can come and say, me have a ton of gold medal around my neck. I am the greatest swimmer. I
mentioned him name what there.
All the continents participate in swimming.
There you go. So I have to throw that in the mix. So I have to be careful when I leave out certain
So
sports.
swimming, football, boxing, and track and field. So all them Jordan where people put up in the greatest and Bradman and them something. A joke thing.
Yeah, Bradman, well, cricket only in the last maybe 50 years start playing on most places. When a Bradman days are just maybe 2 or 3 continents that play cricket.
All right, boss.
All right.
Me hear you.
And then the last thing I hear them I mention Edwin Moses, same about Carlin, but he couldn't with the man Bolt have the edge over him because both the 2 discipline on him the one. So although him a lead for 10 years, Bolt a lead in 2 discipline, 100 meter and 200 meter plus world record. So I'm not far rider Moses.
No, I don't think he's far ahead.
He's ahead, but not
Make
far ahead.
claims him, but Edwin Moses, who did not lose a race for 100 and was it 110? When a man no lose a race, 110 race, my boss. All for one discipline. And in that process, had world records, had the Olympic and world championship titles. That man there is as dominant in a team sport as Bolt is a sprinter. Don't go around that. You might want to pick Bolt, but don't say him far ahead. A 10-year victory, 100 race. No do that, man.
10 years.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
And Bolt will do almost 10 to, you know.
No, man, but Bolt was beaten.
Bolt was beaten over the
at
10
some
years.
point.
Yeah,
Edwin never lose a race in the 10 years.
When him come good.
No, man, but me I said, when Edwin take the field, him win. Every game, every race, for 100 race.
From start to finish.
For a 10-year span, he never lost a race. Over 100 race, him win. That period of dominance, Bolt never had. And he had the records and him have the titles, Olympic and him something there as well. So don't say that Bolt is a far more dominant figure than him. If you want to say more dominant, then we could have a debate. But you can't squeeze in far.
Yeah, but I put in disciplines in because one, if you do one, I know you say Edwin Moses there, I had him, but he do 2 different disciplines and him in the peers and I 2 disciplines.
Yeah, but I'm saying to do 1 and 2. The most 100 meter runners also the 200 at some point.
And then when do is by far when put the records them and then consistently set championship record in our finals in our winning race and also just do them normal. Like if you notice when man used to break world record, you know, there was like a 1,000th of a second used to come up, you know. When man broke it by.
No, man, I'm saying if you say Bolt was more dominant and more majestic than Edwin Moses, you have a good argument, you know. My argument is the far.
Okay.
At the far, this thing me at you know.
That's an opinion.
Yeah,
right, correct.
I have to respect everybody's opinion.
All right, that's all I say. No far.
All right, we'll squeeze in one more before we cut here. Thanks for the call.
Yeah, man.
I want to get this name correct on here. It's G Spring
with a P.
With a P.
Yes, Orville.
Where you say G Spring?
Yes, G Spring with a P.
Yeah.
Anyway, young Garfield, yellow man.
Big up.
Big up. I usually start off by trying to remember some former, Jamaica players and forgotten players. Hello?
Yeah, man, right here, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, forgotten players. Like, Respect Morgan, who, one of the three people who have represented Jamaica in both cricket and football. The only three people who ever achieved that in sports.
Is that KC, man, no?
Respect? No.
Respect, no KC, man?
No.
No? Okay.
I used to play for Boys Stone. And I just yelled up like Sastry Dennis Sono, who he's jumping on a lot and helping some of these guys, but drive, we could pick up their medication and then look at thing.
Yeah.
They're forgotten players. They never used to get money in them days when they're playing for Jamaica, And I must also yell up Theophilus Branch, and Toto Branch used to play forward for Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And that man actually was working at D&G, I never forget it. And he was representing Jamaica and I said time off. So they can only give him an hour from nearly 6 miles to the stadium. And he got to drive to Crossroad. I had to run with his bag on this to the stadium and play forward for Jamaica the same evening, You know what I mean? And these guys never get nothing much, Never get anything. And I just say sometimes I have to remember them,
Yes.
You know. So, say yell up to them.
Yeah, man. Big up the people of that era.
Yeah, man. The program as usual, man. I always listen to it and listen to it. But some of the guys then get so carried away. But in sports, get carried away and sometimes them forget them not at the bar,
Yeah.
Go on bad,
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man. See, the West Indies side, there's a little improvement there, but trust me, I hope they improve as they go along. It can't be worse, So let's say where they go on. They have to learn to, some of them want to learn to bat some more, though. Work on them batting. They have to work on it themselves, Yeah, man. So, so you guys take it easy and I'll listen to your program and don't call all the way.
All right. Yeah, man. Cool.
Respect.
Good. Yeah, man.
All right. So we're coming up to the end of this something.
Yeah. Where's the Asta? No more call? All right.
Bobby Wisdom, I see your post, my boss. I see your post. You need to call the show that you need for do. Yeah. Bobby Wisdom, I saw your post.
Some people post on Facebook and don't call.
Well, man. 3/4 of the people that post on Facebook don't call. Half of them is because them usually don't make no sense. Them know me I gonna kill them. Them know me I gonna win the argument. They say me is the win argument, boss. And then, hey, all you want is win argument. You know they genuinely feel when they say that they are doing me a disservice.
And who goes into argument not to win?
Them don't know how much them are compliment me when them say that.
No, but nobody goes into argument to lose.
Hey, I would wish on my, what you call it, something, my epitaph, my tombstone. Here was the man who won all the arguments while he was hosting the show.
So you win all the arguments. Nobody didn't beat it or nothing yet.
No, some people get a
draw, but nobody didn't beat it.
No, because I don't get involved. It's like Garvey call and attack NFL now.
You're not going to
him win them arguments. Because me don't know nothing about the sport. You say the one when me choose to take part of that. Me not have no equal in them.
So you pick your battles carefully.
Most definitely. And if the best you're going to do is get yourself a draw.
A draw. All right, sir.
But to beat me in an argument, that's not possible, guy. The one when me think I might lose, me not get involved. No,
that makes sense.
But once you hear me take a stand, I said, this should happen.
You're not losing.
Not possible.
Worst case draw.
Worst case draw. Now, there are 1 or 2 callers who will get to like a short job,
Yeah.
But to knock me out or get the points, no.
All right, now Diego, they wait for a knockout point, but it's not Diego. We are reason we don't argue today.
No. All right, so that's in Garfield. It was great. Garfield will be here with me every Wednesday. Zidane will be doing the scoreboard data. I like it. It's not Garfield tell them say a long time I heard that something from
them don't know, man.
Way back.
For the Rasta was a ballad.
Well, there you go.
Way back when.
We used to do it. So I that people join us tomorrow, same time, same place. Big up to Oscar Hoyt. We had Sean. And
Craig
Manning as well, the whole team. Join us tomorrow. Same time, same place. So long.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.
Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth. Hands touch many surfaces and can pick up viruses. Once contaminated, hands can transfer the virus to your eyes, nose, or mouth. From there, the virus can enter your body and can make you sick.
It's now time.